on. Let's hold on, Ijebu, please let it go. But Golden Seals, okay, let's talk about what you're talking about. Let's get to the bottom of this public lawyer situation.
And now, please hold on. I want you to engage this fire force. Sir, I don't know why you supported that motive of that.
No, you can come up. Let him come up. If he wants to engage, let him come up.
Because in case one fish yẹn kò yé mi fẹ́ kó bá mi engage bóyá mi ni mi understand the one you let him engage him.
But let him come up. I don't have any problem with Firefox really, to be honest. I've engaged with him before, because so I don't have any problem.
Explain to me why you support that motive of that 5 million naira.
Yeah, let him come up.
Arrest.
People expand that, support that. Invest the ojo nego, but kima sọ̀rọ̀.
Èmi ti fẹ́ because mo fẹ́ wọ́n ẹ bá tó gbangba sùn lọ yẹ ni o. Wọ́n tó gbangba sùn lọ yẹ every time no come. You see am and they support so ibi tó bá ti kọrí sílẹ̀
but Golden Seals and very wicked lady, including Ijebu and everybody listening, should an NGO not have, first of all, its own lawyers? And if there's a requirement, hold on, let me finish. If there's a requirement for a public lawyer, if there's a requirement for a public lawyer, appoint one. If you believe that a plea and what you're advocating about requires a public lawyer, employ one. You're only going to need this personnel. You have your lawyers permanently, and you have other types of lawyers when you need them. So if a public lawyer is needed, employ one when you need one, and when you don't need their services or their service, they sit on the bench for a while. When their service is required, you bring them back in. Now, the public, members of public that are not trustees and parties to your foundation, don't know what is going on in your foundation. Now, unless you've engaged with them properly, they will not know that you need a public lawyer or there is deficiency in your organization, and that all the money that is being donated to you, you cannot actually use your iroro and the civility and your common sense to have the right people in place to support your advocacy. Not be juju be that.
Not juju. Now pure juju. I said you should give him Fire Force said you should give him a few minutes. He will come up.
Long life and prosperity. Actually, today I wanted to spare your family everything because today is his birthday. Come over line. I will now come for him. But actually, happy birthday to him.
Okay, today is his birthday. Mr. Yomi.
Fi happy birthday le Ọlọ́run máa fún lẹ́mìí gígùn. Warrant arrest tó ní òun fún mi ńkọ́. Warrant arrest tó ní òun fún mi.
Welcome. Like, are you here to engage IT guy about the 5 million naira that will they arrest any one of you? The lawyer will go and bail you down.
Ṣé yẹn ló máa ṣe ni? Ṣé yẹn tó fẹ́ máa mú ló fẹ́ máa bail nísìn?
When Arifa got locked up, Baba Mohbad turned a blind eye. Despite the fact that the public have donated millions of naira into this account. Yomi Fabi fẹ́ ra window. The last time he was on his live. No, let me even finish this. Yomi Fabi fẹ́ ra bed, ó fẹ́ ra water bed.
All the sort the
window.
All the sort the for shit tó wá fẹ́ máa ṣara wọn.
Ó fẹ́ ṣe window. Only look at my son. My son, look at where me and my son are sleeping. Look at where we sleep. Baba fẹ́ ṣe tiles. Ó máa ṣe window. Ó dẹ̀ máa ra water bed.
The idea guys are even as of 2 weeks ago, I was even angry that Aduke or you are talking about Yomi Fabi, but I think last week it was on Latisne platform. and all the things that he was talking about is just money. I even made comment there. I said, you don't even remember that you are a celebrity. You have to respect yourself. Even if you want to ask of money,
From
you have
here,
to inbox these people at the back.
he's thinking
Like
he's
you
thinking
know,
we are
even
common
the money.
people.
If you want to do
Even
this,
the
Our common people.
you want to
even the
organize protest. We are talking about
monetization,
money.
Mr. Yewu,
You want to do this.
kò sẹ́ni tó máa rẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè tó ní ibùsọ̀ ṣé
Sorry,
torí
I
Ẹ̀fà,
want to
ọgbọ́n lẹ
know.
bàbá
máa
mi,
dì mú ni.
bàbá mi, ẹ o, bàbá mi ò ní pa fún yín.
Send the request.
Nǹkan tó èèyàn fi ń respect Ìyábọ̀ Òjó
Yes,
ju
sir.
bọ̀bọ̀ yìí lọ nìyẹn.
Mi ò mọ
Ẹni
bí ṣe wọ́n
Timothy
bíbá yìí.
owó ni. Ẹni
Ẹ̀yin lẹ
Timothy
send
owó
Ọlọ́run
ni.
gbé yín bọ́lẹ̀.
ẹnjíníà Ọlọ́run ló gbé yín wọlé.
Ó dà pé àárọ̀
Kó tó sọ̀rọ̀ méjì, epo
Okay,
owó
drop
sí,
my
kó tó ṣe ilé
Do
epo
you
owó
do
sí.
you even know before we carry on? Let me say this very quickly. Let me say this very quickly. We listened to Natural just now, and she said she doesn't want to reach out to the public yet.
Yeah,
She wants to
exactly.
use her own money. She wants to use her own money first to do something credible, so that when you
Before.
use your money to do something, at least you can then say to people, see what I'm trying to do, oh, see what I've achieved. Oh. Now, the question for Yomi supporters, what has he achieved so far,
Oh, yeah.
apart from shaking the table of
my God.
discontent
I
and
wanna
table of confusion?
Warrants arrest.
Welcome anybody that is leaving Yomi and they want to come and join us. That we are being objective to Yomi family. We're not gonna welcome them. So welcome you. You people should go and face Yomi family. Leave us here.
Yomi, kí ló kàn wá pẹ̀lú Yomi?
Our eyes are open. Our
Yes,
ears
now,
are
you know
open.
what? You said he's
Some
not,
of
he said
us,
he's going to use our own money
some of us saw
first.
it coming. Some of us saw it coming. We congratulate
I
some
will
of us that
support her.
waited a long time to
Yomi tó kàn
actually
máa wá tó máa
get the
sọ fún mi
facts.
kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
It is clear now that the two people that have maligned the cause of justice by stealing money is Mr. Joseph Aloba and Yomi Fabiyi. I drop my mic.
Ẹ ṣe
Gógó
jàre.
nìyẹn. Gógó ló gbé wa.
Pampa, you don kọjá sí na your hand justice day. Oya unmute your mic ìwọ wà fẹ́. O, where you keep am? Wọ́n ní Yorùbá ìsọnù.
I hail you, my brother.
Because of
I hail
Yomi
you.
and Papa fighting because of Yomi.
Ah, no, the woman speak
Go
well
and
o,
ask Yomi.
Apapa.
Go and ask Yomi. Don't ask us, Papa. Go and ask us.
Now, the carry 5 million dey come. Shey
Nǹkan tí
dey
Yomi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ gangan nìyẹn. Nǹkan tí Yomi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ ni pé kó má donate owó. Nǹkan tí Supreme bá pò nìyẹn pé kó má gbowó kankan. Ó ṣe ní kó má donate owó oníkọ̀fílẹ̀. Ìyẹn náà ò fẹ́ kankan. No, ẹ jẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ pa tẹ́rẹ́tì apapa wait abeg ẹ jẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ pa tẹ́rẹ́tì nǹkan tá a sọ pé bàbá ń ṣe ni Yomi náà fẹ́ máa ṣe yìí.
right.
ok ìwọ tó ní NGO tó ní lọ́ọ̀yà tó ní kó máa dáwọ́ public ó ṣe lo lọ́ọ̀yà fi ṣiṣẹ́.
Yomi ò tẹ̀ wá fowó ẹ̀ ṣe kankan ni. Let me even ask fowó ẹ̀ ṣe anything. And somebody came here saying that she wants to first of all want to use her
tọ́pọ̀ máa
money.
tí public bá máa help ẹ máa help ẹ náà kò ń ṣe pé kó máa ní kó máa dáwó ìwọ gan ò ní lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ náà think ẹ̀ náà celebrity ni ẹ̀ náà wọ́n kàn máa ní òun gbá wọn over 2 òun gbé wọn over 1.1 handicap.
I don't like am. They say na I don't like am. They say na Yomi say na Yomi go bring CCTV for una because of Yomi na to know CCTV dey that house. Na Yomi don speak to government. How many government are speaking to? How many president has talked to? Now we don invite one of him pikin now. You know if he come up. Is that not?
Wàrà sàrẹ̀tì látọjọ́ yìí Wùmí ló ń lọ pàtí yẹn Wàrà sàrẹ̀tì kò rí kankan.
Me, I don't join her. I don't join her. I don't join her now. I don't join her. No, really, me I dey vex for her before, but now I don't join her. I don't join her.
Imagine.
No, Apapa, no be even Apapa, no be lawyer. my problem no be even lawyer. My my problem no be even lawyer. I no even get problem with the lawyer.
They
My
say that the
problem wey I
lawyer go
get,
dey bail people if they arrest anybody for justice from na shey na hey when justice don.
ṣé mi mo pa Mohbad ni tó fẹ́ arrest àbápàpà àbí
Èmi mọ̀
Goldenseal
say na the lawyer go dey fight for
àbá IT guy ló pa
them.
Mohbad tó fẹ́ arrest ẹ̀.
if you wan do this one, you need money, abi?
Me I no understand o.
ìyẹn ló fẹ́ fi máa gbowó lọ́wọ́
Goldenseal,
àwọn èèyàn ń sìn.
Goldenseal,
Yeah.
please abeg tell Aduke make she unmute me. She don mute me. I don't know why she dey mute
Wetin you
me.
sef write? You be Yomi
I said,
Fabiyi pikin abi?
I
Defend
said make
yourself.
una leave Yomi Fabiyi. Like she just mute me.
Why?
Wetin
Why
happen
you
Why
talk
we
say
now?
go
make we
leave
leave
for
Yomi
family?
Fabiyi?
Your family
You
you no
explain
do
tire
any, you
ya.
no do
Why?
anything. It be
Abeg
it
unmute
just dey
me
collect
abeg.
money.
Goldenseal,
Big
Aduke no mute me again
bam.
No,
abeg.
first of all,
Bobo,
talk wetin why you talk say make we leave Yomi Fabiyi talk am.
Make we leave am.
Ẹnjìníà
Wetin
mò ń gbọ́ yín,
happen?
ẹnjìníà mò ń gbọ́
Why
yín.
why
matter.
why why everybody dey drag am everywhere?
Big
Everybody
bam.
call
No
anything one.
gaga. Na shey na
Any
you wan on.
anybody wey wan go put foundation, make
ẹnjìníà
dem
mò
put
ń gbọ́ yín
foundation,
jàre
make
ẹ̀gbọ́n
dem
mi.
eat. Anybody
Èmi
eat
tí mo ń pè
here
yín
o.
Big Bam, èmi
àwọn
mo ń pè
open
yín.
foundation o. wà
ṣé
á
ìyá
ní
yín
Mo
ló
ń
ń
pè
pè mí?
yín.
Open your
àwọn open
own
Notice
foundation.
golden see you to open foundation. Anything wey you
Big
fit
Bam,
eat,
Hold
no
on.
dey do
Na
notice
very
pé
go back.
Yomi
Golden
yìí
State Foundation.
tó bá fẹ́ lọ tọ̀ ó ní ìdòwó owó
Gbogbo
lòun
yín
fẹ́
lè
lọ
máa
fi
gbà.
tọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ lọ
Pẹ́pà.
yàgbẹ́ owó ni kò
Eh?
make sense mọ́ náà ó ti
mo
jẹ́
mo
kíní
mo
yẹn
fẹ́
ó
ṣe
ti
òun
spoil
bọ́ ti
foundation.
kíní
ń
yẹn
wọ́ rẹ̀ ńlẹ̀, ó ti ń wọ́ rẹ̀.
Hold on.
ó ti spoil
Hold on.
kíní
Big
yẹn.
Bam,
ṣé
hold
mo
on
pé tí
please.
wèrè
Now,
bá wà ní
a
Kétu
whole
kára ọmọ
celebrity.
12 kó má sùn toró
mo
máa
fẹ́
padà
ṣe
kó wọn
mo
wọlé.
fẹ́ ṣe
Ìwọ tó
foundation.
jẹ́ celebrity ó kàn wọ́rẹ́ ẹlẹ́ dé
Big
stage
Bam.
yẹn.
Ó dẹ̀ yẹ kí n kọ́ Adùkẹ́ jọ
Any
ṣó
small thing.
níbi táwọn àti tí Supreme fi ń bá a sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọn ò nídìí ẹ̀ tó fi wọ́n bínú bọ́lẹ̀ ní ó lè wo gbogbo yín torí pé
Apam
wọn ò support ẹ ó dùn.
Apampa
Any small thing
Yes now,
you need
ó ní
money,
kí
any
Supreme
small
bọ́ọ̀lù ń bẹ
thing you
pé
need this.
Supreme
Apampa.
náà wọn ò fẹ́ wó kankan pé kọ́ má dáwó, ó ní
mo
Supreme
mo
ẹ má máa ṣe
níbi tí
bẹ́ẹ̀
mo
yẹn,
ti àtàkì
ṣe báwọn lọ fẹ́
supreme náà
dáwó.
lọ́dọ̀ láti sinẹ́ nígbà tí
Mm.
only supreme lọ sọ́dọ̀ láti sinẹ́ páwọn ò ní àwọn onídìí owó mọ́ níṣẹ́ ni wọ́n
Yes,
dá expander attack láti sinẹ́ mi ìdẹ̀ láì
See
gbọ́ ṣe
I
dá
see
woman
see
ìgboro
Goldenseal. What I see
but
be say
good
Mr.
good
Yomi get so much in his head that he wants to do, but the guy no get money. He get so many things where they
Madam,
run for
Won't
him
share
head
too
madam,
wey
much
he
on his
wan
head.
do.
don't
Madam,
you
So
you
know
many
don't
say
get
so
money
anything
many
for
kí
things
your
wey
ló
he
head.
ní
wan
kí
do.
ló ní tó
Madam,
ṣe
you
tán
don't get
látọdún
Ah,
anything for your head.
ẹ má máa
Nothing.
gbé wa ń gogo.
See,
Ah,
nothing you get. Liver. And nothing you
Apampa,
get for your head. Nothing.
Apampa,
Oh,
so
Apampa.
I
tomorrow
need
many
now
help you
things. You know,
become an
say
tomorrow
advocate
you
people
go
for
see
fit get
me
send
like
una
Just make
message.
una
so
allow us
many
talk now.
ideas, but no
Uh,
money to
ọ̀rọ̀
run
Yomi náà
am.
tomorrow
ti
you go see
dọ̀rọ̀
send una
ọ̀rọ̀
message
Yomi
say
náà ti dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn critical thinker. Ọ̀ ní kankan ṣe,
you go see
ọjọ́ ò
send
lẹ
una
fẹ́ pilẹ̀
message
wèrè.
say Akorodemi, I'm coming back to
Whereas
you.
àrẹ̀tì tọ́nà fúnyàn,
Papa is
ìyàn ń
coming
lọ
back to
patí ó
you,
ń lọ kiri,
Akorodemi.
whereas àrẹ̀tì láti bí oṣù mẹ́ta ò rí gbé.
Yeah, but
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ náà ṣe.
Ijebu, you are talking as if you don't know the system of Nigeria. It's corrupt.
AYC,
He
just
tried it
leave this
Sísítẹ́ẹ̀mù
there.
thing, leave
Nàìjíríà náà
this
ni
He
bàbá
thing,
tried
náà ń
it
lò.
please.
there.
Yomi náà Yomi
AYC,
náà
leave
sísítẹ́ẹ̀mù
this thing.
Nàìjíríà.
Don't be deceived
I will
about
just
these
be
people. Don't
realistic
be
o if you
deceived.
are
This
promoting
system
Don't
of
be
Yomi
Nigeria
Yema
deceived.
wo?
job
Kò
post
sóògùn
Don't
kan
be
tó ń
deceived.
ṣiṣẹ́. Ẹ lọ
Aduke,
sọmọ
just
Ah,
yín
leave
jàre.
me. Just leave
AYC,
me. I dey talk
this
my
guy is
own
acting
freedom
movie.
of
It's acting movie for
opinion.
us. It's
Ẹ lọ
acting
ẹ jẹ́ kó
movie.
lọ sọmọ wọn, ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ sọmọ wọn.
Mumi went there to go and collect
Award.
Eddies for Albert. They didn't do
Hold on,
anything
please.
about that.
Ijebu,
No, they didn't
hold
do
on.
anything
I
to
saw a
her.
comment. I saw a comment now.
What are you saying, AYC?
I need to respond to that comment. BJ said it. We refuse to listen. Èyí tó wọ́n ṣe ń kọ́. Because
BJ
you
na
guys,
thief. BJ don buy brand new car according to Esabod. She
Àgbákà
don use her
That
làwọn.
money go buy
that
new.
one na woman
Àgbákà
be.
làwọn.
That one my woman be.
see,
That BJ.
Bibam,
She will still come out. You will
Engineer.
see. She will still come and cast Baba also. You will
Apampa,
see. I bet
Bibam,
it.
and Sniper. I want open foundation. I need you guys support. So the name of my own
Engineer.
foundation. Hold on, Baba. Hold on. The name of my foundation is going to be Koja Foundation.
See, my problem is how Nigerians quickly forget something easily. Forget something easily. This guy is the same guy that went to UK and say, I Akorodemi, Papa is coming back for you. You
Akorede.
left and now you make a video and you
Ijebu,
are
did you
saying,
see the
look at the
video
way my
when?
son is
Did you see
sleeping.
the video? Did you see the
It's not
video
really
when?
funny.
Did you see
ibo
the
lọmọ ẹ
video
sùn
where
ibo
ó
lọmọ ẹ
gbọ́mọ̀ ẹ̀
sùn
sílẹ̀
somebody
lẹ́ni ó gbọ́mọ̀
put
ẹ̀
that
sílẹ̀
boy
lẹ́ ó
on
lọ́mọ ó sùn
his
sílẹ̀
friends
lẹ̀
are beyond the floor.
kó gbé sórí náà kò bá gbé
ó
sórí ẹ
gbé
kó máa
sílẹ̀
sùn
lẹ̀
lórí ẹ
ó ní
ọmọ
akóredé
tí
mi
ẹnìkan ló
sùn
máa kọ́kọ́ sùn
ẹ̀rọ
lẹ́lẹ̀
kákóredé mi sùn sí ẹ̀rọ kákóredé mi sùn sí ilé mi tí mo kọ́ sí kinní mi ò lè débẹ̀ ilé ẹ̀ tó kọ́ náà ló yìí sọ ìjọ kan wà tó yẹ pé bòbó yìí ṣe fídíò ó ní òun wà nílé òun sì bọ̀ ìjọ kejì ó sọ pé òun lè dé ilé ẹ̀ imagine
bóyá ó ti
wọ́n máa ń
gbàgbé
dẹ̀rí ìwọ yìí náà dẹ̀ ló sọ wípé àwọn ọlọ́pàá fún ẹ ní security tó lọ fi secure ilé ẹ̀ bọ̀ ó dẹ̀ náà lè débẹ̀ ṣé àwọn security ẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n sùn ni.
Àwọn security ẹ̀ sùn wọ́n hàn.
wọ́n ti ṣáyò ní
nǹkan tó ẹmọ kan 2 weeks ago mo ṣì ń bínú pé kí ló ń ṣe àdùkẹ́ yìí tó kàn ń bínú sí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí tó kàn ń gbé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ìjọ yẹn mo kàn wà lórí platform láti snare bọ̀bọ̀ yìí náà fẹ́ ṣe big board òun fẹ́ gbé sí seko òun fẹ́ gbé sí street òun fẹ́ ń pé but everything tó òun calculate ó dà pé ṣé 1.8 àbí 2 million ló calculate ni ó ṣàṣọyí yẹn jọ yẹn ẹ máa gbọ́ ó sọyí yẹn jọ yẹn
Don't do
wọ́n
the
rò pé
big board now. Tó ti ṣe
ẹni
big
tí
board
wọ́n ti
yẹn sùn.
tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn kan wá make com èèyàn kan wá sọ̀rọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn láti sinẹ́ pé èèyàn kan ẹni wá sọ pé a nídìí bíbọ̀dì pé nǹkan tó a nídìí ni pé kí wọ́n fight fún kí ó ní a nídìí ẹ o a ní báyìí lè máa sọ pé a nídìí ẹ ibẹ̀ mo á make comment mo ní ṣé ẹni yìí ti gbàgbé pé celebrity lòun ni ẹni tí wọ́n ti owó ẹni tí wọ́n block mi ni wọ́n blọọkì mi bẹ́ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ mo gbé mọ̀ pé inú bọ̀bọ̀ yìí irọ́ kò
Ìjẹ̀bú ṣá ti wá
rí
ṣe big board yẹn ṣá
kò
ti
rí
he don do the big board.
ṣe bí
bàbá
bíbọ̀dì yẹn láfíríkà bíi ti fẹ́ ṣe tán ní ó ṣe
no
nǹkan
they need to bury the guy really the baba my baba na
fi ace
my papa just dey
apapa
he just dey suffer the boy
Goldenseal
he just dey suffer the boy for
very
no
wicked
nothing
lady ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sí ń
see
sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa
me I
justice
tell
for
you one
mohbad
thing e go reach one
tẹ́ ẹ̀
stage
bá ti
na
sọ̀rọ̀ ń
only
pa ẹ̀ mọ́
mohbad bone na
bàbá
only mohbad
oníbàbà á
bone
lọ
dem go
ralẹ̀
bury
fún
dem
nítẹ́
go bury
ẹ ní sùúrù kò sẹ́ni tó gbé títẹ́ ò gbà
ẹ̀rí
gbogbo èyí tó gbé
egungun bọ̀bọ̀
mohbad
yẹn
pamọ́ tó yẹn
egungun mohbad lọ máa bury láàsì ẹ̀rí
kọ́ gbé lọ
egungun ẹ̀
sí
wọ́n ní
ìkòyí
rárá
ọmọ
náà.
àgbà ọmọ fún wọn lówó ọmọ fún wọn lẹ̀ gbogbo èyí tó sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń pẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ń kàn mímọ̀ bàbá oníbàbá kan gbọ́mọ ẹ lọ sí ìgbà tó
wo
máa ráyè tó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pẹ́ mọ́
wàhálà inú
ọlá pé
bí mo
báwọn
ṣe
yẹn
wà
ṣe jẹ́ ń
yìí
sọ̀rọ̀ ló ṣe máa wò pé kínní
bíbà mo lè bá wọn
Ọ̀
ọmọ
búrò
yìí
mi
gan
lọ
ó pọ̀ owó ju
látẹ̀lé lọ
yahoo lọ
ẹ stop
látẹ̀lé
irọ́ bíbàm ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ ti gba ẹ̀yin fans mi mo ní farm ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà mo ti ní farm ní Amẹ́ríkà ní outside
orin
mi ò láìkí ẹ o.
níbo ló ti ní fans ẹjọ́ sì mohbad níjọ́ yẹn lè máa mọ̀ pé tíjọ́ tí mohbad bá ti mú ọlẹ̀ ní bàbá ti jẹ́ tán kọ́ ṣàrà tọ́jú owó kọ́ ra máa dájọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ o.
Yemi Fabiyi ni pé bá ti if anybody when they arrest na the lawyer go bail am na the wetin dem wetin why him talk say me na contribute that 5 million
kí ló
naira
dé tó bá jẹ́ sọ fún èèyàn pé nugbó ló máa kú sí títì á tiẹ̀ fẹsẹ̀ rìn wáta kọ́ lè rókù ẹ̀.
this fire fault I want to know why he
ṣọ́fẹ́
support
máa
that
ṣe
motive
kí ni ṣẹ́fẹ́ máa arrest ara yín yes ìyẹn lọ́fẹ́ máa gbé gbàtá yóò gba tiwọn mọ́ ọwọ́ rò pé arrest ló máa kan o.
but wait which one be acting wey be say Yomi come dey act you go where they dey act film you go put that innocent boy for ground say see who say you bring that innocent baby for ground like that come put in the mosquito say they are running after you my life yàṣẹkínní kan who is chasing you eléṣọpọ yóò máa
àwọn tó
sáré
fẹ́
Goldenseal
pàǹgbà yẹn
Goldenseal
àwọn tó fẹ́
ẹ
pàǹgbà
ṣe
tó fi sá lọ
chasing him.
ṣọ́ọ̀tì gbàgbé ni.
Goldenseal ẹ ṣe favour kan fún mi Goldenseal ẹ ṣe favour kan fún mi
gbogbo wọn ní
Goldenseal
àṣìkọ fínà wèrè kan náà ní gbogbo
ẹ
wọn
ṣe favour
àgbà
kan fún mi
gbogbo wọn gbọ́ mọ́.
ẹ pé Yomi sì kẹ sọ fún pé pé ní platform yìí o ẹ dá 2 million wàhálà Yomi máa wá sí platform yìí everyday. Kò make sense really kò make sense èló ni owó yìí owó yóò make sense Ọlọ́run ìyẹn lè fi torí owó ní kéré bọ́rúkọ ara ẹ̀ jẹ́ ó ti bring
nígbà tí
nínú
Supreme
already
wọn bá pò pé
ó ti bring
kí ló
nínú
ó wá sọ́dọ̀
already
Supreme
kò
náà ó
make
lọ sọ́dọ̀
sense
Supreme Supreme wa sọ pé kí ló fẹ́ fowó pé wọn ò nídìí lọ́ọ̀yà wọn ò nídìí owó
kò
kankan
ní
sí
wá
fún
síbẹ̀
ló
yẹn
ní
mọ́
díẹ̀.
kò ní wá
ẹ lè
síbẹ̀ mọ́
understand ẹ lè
ó ní Supreme ní kó má dáwó kankan ó ní Supreme ẹ bọ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó dáwó ṣe báwọn fẹ́ dáwó ní àwọn public ní ẹ jẹ́ kó dáwó Supreme ní wọn nílò owó kankan.
Imagine kò make sense no
Supreme dẹ̀ Supreme ò fẹ́ dẹ̀ tí ẹni ẹlẹ́ni.
Kò make sense mọ́ náà ó ti gan ọkọ̀ jẹ́ kí kíní ẹ̀ jẹ́ tí torí owó nìkan ó dé wò pé àwọn táwọn orúkọ yìí gan la lè máa sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ owó ìwọ tó tún dúró orúkọ ẹ̀ wáyé pọ̀ rédì.
Àwọn ọmọ Yomi dúró sí lẹ́yìn ní òkè ibi ike. Àwọn kan wà tẹ́lẹ̀ bá dárúkọ Yomi bó ṣe wà yẹn máa fún wọn yẹn.
pé ó ń jà fún justice o máa lọ sí the only time tó lọ sí corona inquest yẹn ó lọ ṣe protest ní protest tó dẹ̀ ní mínì ló ṣe because wọn ti judge case wọn ti ṣe anything protest kan tẹ́mi rí protest ni pé tó bá rí pé ẹjọ́ yìí lọ síbi tó yẹ kó lọ ló lè máa ṣe protest lé lórí ó ṣe protest lórí
nǹkan báyìí awareness nìyẹn ó jẹ́ ìyẹn ló lò wọlé.
now ó lọ ṣe protest ó dẹ̀ wọnú bẹ̀ kó lọ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú bẹ̀ ó débẹ̀ ó jókòó ó ṣe anything oní kò necessary kí ló wá fight fún justice.
wọ́n dẹ̀ wá justice.
àbí fight fún justice
fún the sniper. Only Yomi fit get justice. Anything
apart from tó kọ́kọ́ ṣe kinní yẹn ìyẹn ló lò wọlé sí àwọn èèyàn lára ó rò pé ibo lòun lè lò bó ṣe lò yẹn wọlé báyìí àwọn èèyàn kò gap ẹ̀ ní gbẹ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ rò pé well play ọgbà bẹ̀ protest yẹn gan òun kò dúró 2 hours ó mú eré awareness ló wá ṣe lẹ̀ fún wọn.
bó ṣe fún bàbá Mohbad ní the best father of the year bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ ṣe fún Yomi ní sẹ́ẹ̀ mò ń tó bá yá ẹ máa tó gbé Yomi ní sẹ́ẹ̀ ìṣépè. Three second video àrẹsẹ̀ wù mí gan àrí ẹnu wù mí ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
It's because of if they want to say if Fire Force wants to say Yomi was the one that make them to see this 3 second video. What is inside that 3 second video? If you say we are just hearing me, I did not hear anything. Anybody.
Yomi gbé ìkọ̀dá nínú Yomi gbé ìkọ̀dá nínú ọ̀tọ̀ CCTV.
gbé nǹkan dání àti gbé wọn débẹ̀ ọ̀nà tẹ̀mù gbé wọn débẹ̀ àti gbé nǹkan dání.
àwọn adájọ́ láti sílẹ̀ á ní Mr. Lati ẹ má fọ́ọ̀tì wọn ẹ má fàkàtì sílẹ̀ ó lè máa tún ní ẹja fàkàtì sílẹ̀ Yomi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ òun gbà ló máa.
bàbá ọgbọ́n nìyẹn.
ìjọba òun kọ̀ ọ́rẹ́ yìí ó ní ẹ má lọ Mr. Lati ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ ní pé mò ń béèrè owó ẹ má fàkàtì sílẹ̀ Mr. Lati ní Mr. Yomi ẹ jẹ́ ká fàkàtì sílẹ̀ ẹ má wọrí ó tún wá ní kan wọ́n máa ń pè ní bíyá Candy Berry àbí Candy Baby lọ́ máa ń pè yẹn ní tẹ̀ mọ́ orúkọ lẹ́yìn
ọlọ́wọ́ tó ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
ìyẹn máa ní I've sent 5,000 to Yomi Foundation to Break Silence Foundation I've sent 5,000 ọmọ apá pàtàwọ́ pàápàá mú gbà mọ́ ọlọ́run bá ọ jọ ọ̀nà títí ìmọ̀ tó gbọ́n
owó olówó ló gbà náà
ẹ tó lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà nígbà tó ti gbé spending àti nọ́ọ̀sì lọ sí court ẹ̀yìn fáfẹ́ lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà kí ni lọ́ọ̀yà yìí fẹ́ lọ ṣe nítorí ra inquest.
And they said we don't need any lawyer for now, so why are they
telling me 5 million fún lọ́ọ̀yà ọmọ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn kò máa lọ fún yẹn jẹ pẹpẹ súpù ni wọn kò bẹ
lọ́ọ̀yà wo ló fẹ́ gba 5 million tó máa lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà pàwépọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà gbàwépọ̀ ọ̀gbẹ́ni aráàtì ẹni ìwọ náà gba 1 million lọ́ fi tún lè ṣe.
Apapa, this lawyer, Apapa, this lawyer, they just need to buy this lawyer goat meat. Apapa, may they just buy this lawyer a goofy and may they buy a goat bird. May they give out to this lawyer. He just want trophy. Unko be fún wọn jẹ trophy àti ogun pepper soup ni Ọlọ́run.
Lawyer tó ti nílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ aya fún wọn ataisi ani
ìlú àwọn ọmọ máa rí pé ẹ máa gbọ́jọ́ tó ní mínì ẹ máa gbowó fún ó máa ní òun fẹ́ jà fún yín bàbá mo ní problem nílùú yìí fún driving mi lọ́yà ẹ̀ gan ó gbọ́ story mi ó ń pe àbọ̀bọ̀ ìwọ ló fọ́pọ̀ fún lọ́yà ẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé má wọrí òun máa jà fún mi kí má wọrí kí lọ kó 2,000 euro nípa owó tó máa gbà òun máa gba 1,000 euro wa mo lọ fún lọ́yà yìí ní 1,000 euro mo lọ sí court wàhálà lọ́yà yẹn ní kí n máa sọ̀rọ̀ fúnra mi ní kó òun lè sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay, is Yomi Fabi now telling me that lawyer is the way forward for this case.
kí ni lọ́ọ̀yà fẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀ kí
Ó
ṣe
tó ká
ṣebí lọ́ọ̀yà
béèrè.
ṣe ok ṣe
Kò yé mi ni mo ṣe
imagine
béèrè
ṣe máa
yẹn.
lọ bá lọ́ọ̀yà kan sí ó máa sọ pé pé òun ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn ṣé kò
ẹjọ́
ní
ẹjọ́
nǹkan
sáré sọ
ní
kankan
nàìjíríà.
Ìjẹ̀bú ẹjọ́ sáré sọ kankan Ìjẹ̀bú ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ tí máa ń lísìn sí Yọ̀mí dáadáa tẹ bá lísìn sí Yọ̀mí Yọ̀mí ní lọ́ọ̀yà public lawyer tán fẹ́ gbà ó ní ẹ mọ bí wọ́n ṣe arrest tó nílé yẹn public lawyer ló reason ti public fi wà ń bi lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ni bí wọ́n ṣe arrest tó nílé yẹn public lawyer yẹn ló máa lọ ṣe ẹjọ́ onílé tán bá arrest àlùfáà public lawyer ẹ lọ ṣe gbọ́ Goldenseal ẹ má rẹ́rìn o mo lè fún yín evidence o màá pè é fún yín ibi tó ti explain ẹ èmi máa ń
Okay,
lis ten sọ́rọ̀ Yomi back to back ni
Adúkẹ́,
that is what he meant by the public
ṣọ́ ti
lawyer
arrest
kò ń ṣe
onílé ni.
kò ń ṣe fún justice for Mohbad pé wọ́n máa fi wá ikú tó pa Mohbad
Wọ́n
ẹ
threaten
ti
onílé pọ́n
understand
fẹ́
ẹ̀
arrest ẹ̀ ni.
ẹ ti understand
Mo
the reason the
rọ́pọ̀ ti
public lawyer
arrest
fi
ẹ̀
wà
ni.
ń bẹ̀ so nǹkan tó mí nìyẹn by public lawyer so that is
Àti
it.
ẹ̀ mọ gbogbo àwọn pípù yìí gan bóyá géèmù gan ló ń gbá. Àmọ́ bóyá jókàlẹ̀ ń gbá ni.
Okay, do you not
Àbí
think
eléwé ń jewé.
okay, with what you explain now, because do you think is a good idea?
I'm not supporting
Ṣáwọn
Yomi now so I won't say
ṣáwọn
it's a good
onílé
idea.
lọ pa Mohbad tó fẹ́ máa arrest wọn. Àbí wèrè làwọn pípù yìí ni.
Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú wà lẹ́nu bíbá mi ọ̀rọ̀.
onílé náà wo fún bàbá òun rí polisi bẹ ṣe bàbá sọ ó
The
lè
most
lọ́pàá
funniest
ọlọ́pàá pẹ̀lú
part
polisi.
is that if you now tell them come and do accountability, wọ́n á máa dun rúpọ̀ wọn kiri, wọ́n máa sáré pẹ̀lú rúpọ̀ wọn tí ó kanlẹ̀ tí ó kọ òkè.
ìyá mi
Wàhálà ẹ̀.
ṣe gbódìsì èmi ò ní ṣe rí problem kan tèmi ní pẹ̀lú Yomi ni pé not everything is
It's
money.
Exactly.
The only problem tí mo ní pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ nìyẹn mi ò ní ṣe rí kò ní pé mi ò
Ìwọ ò lè ṣe
believe
kọ́kọ́
ẹ̀,
rárá
but
ni kí ló wá gbé
any
foundation
small
lẹ̀ tó dẹ̀
thing.
nílùú òyìnbó lọ ti fún ẹ ní lọ́ọ̀yà ó ti gba certificate.
ó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí
Anything tó bá
ó fẹ́
fẹ́
lọ
ṣe
tọ́lẹ̀tì
ẹ contribute
owó ni
owó
ó fẹ́ ṣe
ẹ
lẹ́yìn
contribute
owó
owó
ni ó fẹ́ lọ
ó fẹ́ lọ sí
owó ni
kóòtù
ó fẹ́ ṣe kíní
owó
kan
ni
ok
kí ló dé.
ẹ imagine ó lọ ṣe protest
NGO ní
ní
kọ̀ọ̀kan ni.
ó lọ ṣe protest ní mo ti gbàgbé ọkọ̀ police station tó lọ ṣe protest ọlọ́pàá tó àkọ́kọ́ fún ọ Yomi Okoro tí wọ́n dá fún ní láti sinẹ́ sílẹ̀ o ó gba àkọ́kọ́ fún ọlọ́pàá ó jẹ́ ó pin fún ọ̀yàn.
Mo wà ń bẹ̀ náà mo wà níbẹ̀ yẹn náà mo wà ń bẹ̀ ń jọ yẹn
imagine
náà.
kò dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n dáwọ́ fún òun kò dẹ̀ ló
Èmi ò
fẹ́
tiẹ̀
ṣe protest nìyẹn ṣe
ìyẹn ò
protest
ṣe
nìyẹn.
ọ̀rẹ́ ni mo tó
Jàre.
lè fi sọ̀rọ̀ ló fi ń
See,
sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Apapa, this guy is saying he won't go do protest for one police station. I forget the name. Then
Command.
he use the police station,
Command.
before the command there, the police people they give him pop. He carry pop, he share pop for everybody. But the money when they
Èmi ò jẹ́
contribute
owó
for you,
jẹ́
where you
pọ́pọ́fù.
go? Where the money dey? The
Ọ̀nà
next week, you see they plan on that protest, on that money.
Ìjẹ̀bú
It's not making
ìjọ yẹn
sense.
ìjọ yẹn mo ò di bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ń tarí ìyàwó mi wá níbo mo ní mo lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ni kọ́nà má tẹ̀jọ́ tolúwẹ̀ mọ́lé. Mo wá ní
Kò make sense mọ́ náà, kò make sense mọ́.
no
Ó ti yẹ
èmi ò
kí
lọ
kíní
fún
ẹ̀
Yomi
súyàn
ìjọ
náà.
yẹn o níwájú Ọlọ́run àtẹ̀yàn.
We are
Ọ̀dà
not
pé
dragging
fílì
your
tèmi ní
name,
fún
we are
Mohbad
just saying
ó ti yẹ yín Goldenseal
your
fílì
is saying
tèmi
that
ní
is
fún
not right.
Mohbad pé ọ̀nà fẹ́ ṣe rálì fún mo fi rò pé
Ẹ
jẹ́
wá
ti ẹ̀
parọ́
lọ́bẹ̀.
fúyà ilé lẹ́ni.
Mo wá pa òyìn wá ń pè mí wá ní mo wà níbi tí fẹ́ lọ deliver iṣẹ́ láì mọ̀ pé station aago mẹ́sàn-án ṣe meeting aago mẹ́jọ máa ṣe meeting ọlọ́pàá lọ ṣe meeting kìnnìkan ìgbà tó di tò náà ọ̀gbẹ́ni Iléyá o ṣé òṣèpá àwọn bíbí ọdẹ wọn dìtẹ̀ ni wa.
Awo lọ́nu.
Ó yá jáde.
Okay, imagine ìgbà tó fi sá lọ sí UK yẹn, o arrange. Yeah?
God bless you. Ibẹ̀ láti máa mọ̀ pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́.
No, you need lawyer o. Apapa, if you talk something and they
Ṣé
arrest
foundation
you,
ò ní lọ́ọ̀yà ni? Ṣebí UK ló ti àbá Amẹ́ríkà ló ti gba certificate ẹ̀. You go do another band now, you go write Abuja. Na Lagos dey that one.
Abi. Exactly.
kò easy ọ̀pọ̀ pàrọ̀ tó wà ní snow tó ń tọ owó yẹn. NGO tiẹ̀ ò náwó NGO tó náwó ní NGO tiẹ̀ ò náwó mo fẹ́ ṣe eléyìí wọ́n fẹ́ dáwó ni NGO mo ò gbọ́ bí tẹ́ NGO ti ń náwó kò ní lọ́ọ̀yà first NGO láyé mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ máa gba lọ́ọ̀yà.
And that the most funniest aspect is that if even they contribute this 5 million that he requested for, now tell them tomorrow come and do accountability. Why will you be asking me for accountability? Do you think I am joking? They're not going to do the accountability. Oh.
Accountability.
Maybe I talk am.
Ó ti jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé
hold on, apapa.
ta ló ń bá mọ́nítọ̀ àkáǹtì yẹn ṣe bóun nìkan ló mọ́nítọ̀ owó kò ṣàṣì ẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn.
Apapa, what you said now, I want you to repeat it again. Mr. Rishi, did you hear it? I told you yesterday, Abi, that we are talking here. You said nobody should ask for accountability. I told you using it that you went to ask him. Apapa, please, can you repeat what you said? I bet Piam. I want Mr. Rishi. Mr. Rishi went to challenge him and he lied. He said no. Talk him again.
Ó sọ now. Ó sọ dáadáa.
Thank you, Sele. Loud down.
NGO.
So that 5 million now, if they eventually even contribute that money and give it to him, there might be accountability kankan. One gba lawyer, it's none of your people business.
Gba lawyer, ó ti lọ nìyẹn.
Ó ti lọ.
Ẹ ti fowó sàkáǹtì yẹn nìyẹn. Owó bàbá Ìjẹ̀bú dá padà.
Imagine, and he lied to you. Did you hear that? He lied to you. He cannot confide in you. Yomi.
Nǹkan tó tẹ̀ wá dùn mí ní Supreme dẹ̀ ń sọ pé o ò ní ìdòwò kankan láti dáwó. Bọ̀bọ́ ilé yìí sì ti kọ́ máa dáwó ni. Ó dẹ̀ tún tó bí pé ní àsùnmí ẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ sẹ̀. Supreme náà ò ní ìdòwò kankan náà.
Supreme ẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ sẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ tún na talk now. What do you expect from actor?
Àwọn tó ń dáwó gan-an ní nǹkan. Àwọn mọ̀ nǹkan tó lè fowó wọn ṣe náà. Ọlá pé nǹkan tó lọ́ọ̀bù tó ní sí mohbad ni náà.
Shift that flower.
Ó ti mọ̀ pé everybody doesn't want to give accountability but he wants to collect money.
Bring it.
Universal gbogbo ẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́yẹ.
You are a bad child, the bad student.
Money gum. I never collect pẹ́pẹ́yẹ in my life. I never collect pẹ́pẹ́yẹ. Na only highest way I collect na wetin be this? Money gum. Na only money gum I collect na 2. Since I don dey talk for justice for mohbad, he don collect pẹ́pẹ́yẹ, collect lion, collect universal.
Aduke, please play that video again. That him picking video where they do.
I think that people knew. I don't like him. I think that
where they abuse that child.
Let us pray for today. Today is
we selected for one wedu. Everybody, me I go the wedu. Me I can collect carry na plate can collect amala. But it's not funny now. How can you be asking for money and later you will tell us that you cannot give accountability? Somebody is telling you they don't need lawyer for now. They don't need anything. I mean, they don't need money.
They find that video and play it for
any
us.
Money please. For now. They don't need any lawyer for now. You are still insisting.
Find that video and play it for us.
I wish I.
Mi náà pẹ́pẹ́yẹ Igewedu ti sú mi. Igewedu ti sú àwa náà. Give him pẹ́pẹ́yẹ. Ẹ fáwọn náà pẹ́pẹ́yẹ.
Yay.
Àbí jàpá.
The next thing I go the year say Baba go use na you na say let them boy we do. Don't need to cut to my send the pepper yeah. Yeah, I go here and tired. It's honestly it's not actually funny. Somebody is still telling you no, please, we don't need it. We still have money. Supreme said they still have money on ground. Even if they need money, they still have money. And if it's not enough for what they want to use this for, they will contribute more. But that money must be used for something very, very important, something that is okay, not just contributing money. And you see those when they follow your me up and down, they don't let person talk. Anything when your me talk, they follow. Anything your me talking, then go follow. Because why they cannot ask questions?
Goldenseal.
Oh,
Very wicked. Go
oh,
play video, you know.
Sakuma,
Ó ń wà ní, ó
Ekason,
máa play, ó ń wà ní.
But
One
over
man
Ekason
talk,
Sakuma.
one
wa
man talk.
Oh, sẹlẹ torí sẹlẹ mo ṣe
Yeah.
gòkè o. Oh, èmi náà fẹ́ jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ o. Ó
ẹ̀yin náà
pọ̀.
fẹ́ jẹ géwédú ẹ̀yin náà
Èmi
fẹ́
ò
gbé
jẹ́ kí
wédú
ewédú o.
Igi ewédú ti
Sẹlẹ
pọ̀ jù.
sẹlẹ
Ẹ
mo
fáwa náà ní
dúró de
Universal, ká tẹ̀ mọ́
mo dúró
pàgbà
de
mọ́.
tẹ́lẹ̀ máa fún
gift
yín ní
ẹ.
géwédú ẹ má wọrí géwédú yẹn máa kárí don't worry géwédú
Ta
ò
ló
lè
tún ṣe
kárí.
lè báyìí?
Thank you so much. Who is
Kíní
that?
lẹ fún
Wow,
Àdùkẹ́ yẹn? Ẹ̀hẹ́, kí leléyìí?
thank you.
Flower, ẹ fáwa
Thank
náà
you.
o.
Thunder fire ni
Sẹlẹ
I know if
sẹlẹ
thunder fire is here you must know that it's here.
sẹlẹ fún mi gift o, mo fẹ́ jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ o.
Ah
Èmi
ẹ
ò
tún
bá
bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún
géwédú o.
géwédú
Mi ò bá géwédú o. Ṣé 10% lélẹ̀ ni àbí how many percent lélẹ̀?
ọ̀hún ní géwédú tó ń sọ
kí
nìyẹn.
ẹ̀bátà mo fẹ́
10%.
wájà yín díẹ̀ o mo rántí ìgbà tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí the music o.
Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ náà? Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀?
Èmi
Ta
ìjẹ̀bú ló ń
ni
The
sọ̀rọ̀
sniper.
ìjẹ̀bú ló ń sọ̀rọ̀
ta ni jẹ ṣé sniper ni Ìjẹ̀bú?
irọ́
No, not the
ìjẹ̀bú náà ni
sniper. The
snapper
devil is
but
different from the sniper. Thank
ìjẹ̀bú
you,
ń lè
baby.
Ìjẹ̀bú wo lélẹ̀? Mo fẹ́ mọ ẹni tí mo fẹ́ bá
You don't
mo
get
fẹ́ mọ
finish one one.
kí lorúkọ ẹni yìí? Kí lorúkọ ẹni yìí? Mo
ìjẹ̀bú
fẹ́ sọ.
gangan lè ní
Ìjẹ̀bú lorúkọ ẹ̀ náà.
Mi ò
ọmọ ìlú kan náà lè máa ti di snapper ọmọ
sorry
ìjẹ̀bú òde náà
I
méjèèjì.
don't know you. Mi ò dẹ́rẹ̀ engage
Now,
ẹ̀ tí ì bá mọ̀.
hold on. Let's proceed, please.
ẹ̀bátà ok kò sí
Now,
wàhálà
I'm not
báyìí.
asking. Supreme now said, we don't need any money for now. We don't
Eré
need
mò ń
any
ṣe o.
money for now. And he still insists. Gbójú bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní tí ẹ bá ṣe ó bínú kúrò lórí life yẹn ni o if you notice pé àwọn ní game. Let me go and play
Supreme ẹ
that.
bọ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀
Here's
sẹ́.
my
Ọmọ adáwó yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ kó dáwó yẹn.
yes ó bínú
Ẹ
pé
jẹ́ kó dáwó
ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀
yẹn.
I was listening ó jẹ́ kó dá owó yẹn tó bá dẹ̀
Gbogbo
onígbèjẹ́
èèyàn
kó
ti
dá
sọ
owó
pé
yẹn
ìjọ
and
tó
if
bá
they
ti
ask
fuck
you
up,
and give the accountability of
ó
that
ń
money
ṣú
you
ẹni.
go say you no want an explanation ṣé you dey play ni. wọ́n lè jẹ́ kó dá owó yẹn máa lọ wá kọ́ ló jẹ́ kí mi ìmọ̀
Owó tó
bóyá
bá ti wọ Goldenseal, owó tó
ibo ló
bá ti
máa
wọ NGO, yóò need accountability.
they no
Ó ti sọ
contribute the
fún
money
yín.
now they no
Tó
contribute
bá
that money. They were asking him to calm
bọ́
down.
owó tó bá wọ tàwọn bàbá, ìyẹn ní accountability. Owó tí ò ní.
Hold on. Mr. Ricky said they were asking him to calm down. Really? And he was saying he's going to play a game. They will call him to calm down because why? Those people that follow Yomi are saying it's only Yomi that Bedani. All of them are crying. Yomi no le share. If you people cannot support Yomi, we cannot get justice. It's only
But
Yomi that can do it. They play. That's
ta ló
what
lè
they
ṣe?
said.
Host
Welcome,
ta ló
Mr.
lè ṣe?
Rishi.
Ọlọ́run ló lè ṣe.
At the moment Pibam hold on please. At the moment ta ló lè ṣe? Ta ni Messiah báyìí? Yomi náà ni náà.
Wọ́n ní Yomi ló lè ṣe.
Yomi ló lè ṣe náà. Because
Yomi
mo
wo?
kàn
Oh yeah,
mo kàn.
give the reason.
Sorry, Mr. MBTA, and I've been listening for quite some time. I just like you have my own little cent input, if that's okay. You
Yeah,
know,
please go on. Go ahead.
thank you. I remember the question about Yomim saying that if you donate into my NGO, don't ask for accountability or whatsoever. Yeah, that prompted me. I actually listened for the first time, a very wicked lady, when she said that, and that prompted me to follow it up. And I took the advantage when I caught up with him on one of the platforms. I think it was Amin Kade's platform. And I quickly seized the opportunity to come on the panel. And I was very direct with the question. Is it true that you're saying that if somebody donates to your foundation, that they shouldn't ask you for accountability, and he denied outrightly. I mean, he said no. I wouldn't say deny. I don't know. That's what he said. He said no. Why should I be saying that? That's not true. I said, okay, thank you. And I think I remember I asked him some other questions. But fast forward, what happened yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, or maybe yesterday, I forgot now. Sorry, I've lost the time check. On Supreme this platform, Supreme was actually coming out to explain that there's no donation, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, somebody made the comment, was a beeline comment, say, "Oh, Yomi was asking for there was a 5 million." Been, I was not Yomi directly. There's 5 million, whatever that's been asked for donation, what has been asked for legal support. And Supreme said no at the moment, and she explained the stages of what we have. I said, listen, at this point in time, stop all donation. There's no donation for anything. Anyway, and I remember I was typing on the comment. I think I copied Firefox. Why don't you ask Yomi to come on? Then I put it bold. Mr. Yomi, if you listen to this, can you please come up on the panel and let's trash this out? And eventually it came up, and then they get engaged. And Supreme explained that, listen, there's no need for this kind of donation. That even having said that, I still have about 1.8 million something, whatever, with me. And the
Right.
process concept, Supreme challenged the process concept that, listen, I'm not criticizing you, but the process doesn't look clear to her. I remember the first time was talking about NGO and others, and Supreme said, no, don't go there. But I can never ask for money before even starting the thing, right? I know Yomi still a little bit, kind of maybe lower class to bracket. That's understandable. But what we're saying is, when Yomi was trying to go with that argument, and Supreme said, listen, it's not I'm against your foundation, but the truth have to be told. The process of legal support doesn't make any sense. Is it this donation of 5 million? Is it a baseline donation? Do you know what kind of case individual will come across? And I said, let's if we get to that, then we move. But for her, and which I agree with her honestly, why do we want to? Because we've been saying along the line, stop donation, right?
Okay, now you be that happy.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, wait. Sorry, Rishi. Let Rishi finish. Hold on. Let Mr. Rishi finish. Let him finish.
So this is what we've been saying about this. So and Supreme was very quite diplomatic, and she even expressed herself, listen, I support Yomi, but on this kind of donation, I don't support it. Simple. Right? It's not that she was chastising, but people are getting angry that, oh, why are you saying this behind Yomi, that Yomi should come? That's why actually I was typing profusely that Yomi, please, if you are here, come up the panel. So
Right.
don't stop all these shenanigans about whether Supreme is trying to malign his name or not. And that wasn't the case.
Richie,
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone, sorry about this, I don't know if anyone actually have sat on the window somewhere. I'm not sure if it's Olori Ebi's platform, but there's a woman who attacked Yomi and attacked him up to the core to say there's no need for donation. And Yomi carried on going, there's a need for donation. Donation is a must. And the woman kept saying donation needs to cease. Because until we understand where we are, an NGO and foundation is not about donation. It is not about donation. It is not about you wanting to make a living out of advocacy. Yes, at the end of the day, when you are fully established, when people willingly, out of their own volition, just read a newspaper about your good work, they go on your platform, they donate without you knowing.
Exactly.
We need to get there. We just need to get there. But for at this point in time, Yomi wants boxers, he wants donation. Yomi wants a backpack, he wants donation. Yomi wants to even read a breaking news, He wants to be gifted on Olori Ebi's platform just to read out something that is in Punch that everybody can see. Just because he
Yeah.
came and said it's breaking news, he wants to be gifted before he reads it.
No,
This
no,
is
you
this is
know, you know,
disgraceful.
Mr.
This
Richie,
is
the anti
disgraceful.
guy.
Mr. Richie,
The way I looked at it. Remember, I said something before. Honestly speaking, going forward, right? If you tax somebody, a foundation, something to do, right? And if you have 80% of ROI, right? Yeah, it's down to him because I mean, he has to earn his living somehow. Are you getting the point? All right. So if you say, okay, I donate, I'm giving you £1,000, and then you can see transparency of 850 pounds thereabout. I wouldn't be questioning the rest of it. That's the way it should go. But what we're saying at the moment is the fact that let there be combination of the leadership among us. You know, a
Mr. Richie,
strategic thinking, forward
Mr.
thinking. Don't just go and then one little group say, "Oh, let's quickly run and donate something."
I will say
They
to
should
you,
stop
Mr.
all those
Richie,
shenanigans. It doesn't
Mr.
I
work
Richie, I
hail
beg
because
to beg.
Aries. I
people are
I would
hail
wise
like
up
to
Aries
now.
on one thing.
right.
I
I would
hail
like to say this to you guys.
a Supreme Iron
Please,
Lady on
please.
one thing is that.
And but
For,
please wait. Let's sorry.
hold on, MBTTA. Let me speak, please. I hail Aries, Supreme Iron Lady on one thing. We need to come together and actually take note of where we are. Yeah.
Thank
What
you.
is it that we need going forward? What have we achieved? Who is holding what? Who has something in their coffers? Leave it that way. Now, what are the challenges ahead of us? And then we can come together. This time around, we don't need public money, maybe because public have donated the money already and we haven't used it.
Right.
Now, the challenge will then be when Yomi raised 10 million to go and do the police meat pie and gala and Coca-Cola and Pepsi. We know at the time, even if he said he spent money, he can't spend any more than 3 million. Let's say we have 7 million left. Let's say Aries has raised some money. Let's say Olori Ebi has raised some money. Let's say African TV has raised some money. Let's say Natural has raised some money. Let the leaders come together, knowing that they have followers already. Let's actually take note. All we need to do is just say, this is where we are. This is the position of the inquest. CCTV, no show. 3 seconds video, let's forget about it. The inquest is where we are. Now, who is going to get away with it? Who has been exonerated? Prime Boy, Samilari, and Naira Mali have been exonerated. Who is left? Is Spending and the nurse now. Out of the 26 people that were interviewed by the police, out of the supposed how many 15 people that live in the house and all that kind of stuff, which petition can we put together? Have we even been able to successfully invoke a petition to fruition? We know that some of it in the past needed Joseph Aloba's signature, which he refused to sign. Maybe we've learned something. Maybe we can come together. It is not about donation anymore. It's about taking note. It's about 18, 19, 20 months of
And it's
no
about transparency
success.
and
Of
accountability.
no success. So why
That's
don't
very
we come
important.
together? It is not about spending money and donating money for your boxers. Look at me and my son. We are sleeping on this bed. We need window. We need nets. We need water bed. That is not Yomi Fabi, NGO, and all this stuff. If Brekete, I hope he's well where he is, because I had maybe he got arrested, wherever the case may be. If Berekete was like you, he would have gone bankrupt a very long time ago. He would not have won the public support. He would not have won the transparency, the acclamation. He would not have won anything. He would not be where he is today. Even what's her name? Natura. Just set up NGO right now. It's active straight away. Your own took forever to be activated. Up till today, we don't know your mission. We don't know your visions. We can't see your websites. We don't know what you've accomplished. We don't know what your aims are. We don't know what you are trying to do. But you sit down on social media platform, going to places where you can manipulate people who are lost, people who have issues, people who have mental health problem, that the only thing they can do is to come and help. You manipulate these people to pay for your boxers, to pay for you to put the next block on another land that you've bought, another empire you want to build. Yomi Fabiyi, you are a disgrace to manhood. You are a disgrace to Nigerians. You shouldn't go out there and tell us you are a Nigerian. You can still go back to winning ways and making movies. The movie industry still needs you. If you have any brain in there and you really want to sweat and graft, you should be back to your trade rather than coming to a black app and hiding in a manipulative position to be manipulating people simply because you can see that their weaknesses are that they want Nigeria to be great again, and they believe that little bit of pieces that they can throw in it will
You
make
said
a difference.
do you know how many governor you has talked to about the justice? Do you know I talked
He
to
is not
compared
talking
to
to anybody. He's
Senator
talking
children?
to himself and is manufacturing lies. Yomi is set up a production line to be manufacturing nothing but lies and feeble stories. And it's up to us to believe in it, and it's up to us to kind of like crusade. Where is chairman today? Where is Crunch Queen today? Even Paparano looking for excuses. Because when you get disgruntled and you say don't donate, you still came out and say donate. These are advocates of lies, of manufactured lies. And when they realize that the situation is come to disrepute, rather than Crunch Queen and Chairman saying they are no longer part of it, they should have come public and told the public exactly what is going on and dissuade, who is this person that can't keep quiet, and dissuade the public from continual wastage and profuse injection of money into a failed project. Because the project was failed before Crunch Queen came live. The project has failed even before their own lawyers went to lie under oath and went to write a letter to GoFundMe. When I cried out, it was the IT guy that cried out and say, "This is Sakama J." Their lawyers still went to write a letter to lie to GoFundMe, manipulate the system with the even Crunch Queen. When she pulled out, she still said, "I'm no longer accountable, but I won't stop you. Carry on donating money." Come on. When we have failed and we have actually been part of a process that things have gone wrong, what we need to do is to come public and say sorry to the public instead of that kind of bravado, the way we say it in Nigeria, to come public and say you are not responsible. You are bloody responsible when you go out there to champion a position and actually encourage members of public to donate money into something that you are not sure that you actually even know there are malpractices in it. And Yomi Fabiyi has a knack, the effrontery, the temerity to come public and say he is not accountable. Don't donate money in and then start thinking this and that. Red Cross, United Nations, UNESCO, go to their website. There is a transparent, minute by minute, second by second, of the money they've collected and how they've used it, how much is left, their financial year opening, their financial year closure. So Yomi Fabiyi, if it's indeed true that is Americans that train you, all the NGOs and all the NGOs across even the Red Cross you've mentioned, go onto their website and actually learn how things are done. Now, Nigerians, my advice to you is that you cannot fix your country. You cannot donate to your village. You can't donate to your local authority. You can't donate to your state. You can't donate to your public. But unashamedly, you can come on social media app and be wasting your hard-earned money with the view that you will get justice. Justice for where? If you cannot empower your own village, to empower your town, for your town to empower your states, and for your state to empower Nigeria, you have failed in your effort to know any money that you put in any venture, as far as Nigeria is concerned, it will fail. And this is a problem we have with these idiots. You are in diaspora, and that's where the problem is. You are working 75 hours a week. You are dying in your droves. People are buying, working overtime and working too much in Europe. They don't know what to do with their money. Nigerian is show them paper, and then the Nigerian on social media platform is extorting money off you guys, and you are doing all those hours, and you are handing it over to the likes of Yomi Fabi and Joseph Aloba. And you can see that Nigerian hasn't favored Nigerians, because if Nigerian as a country has favored Nigerian, you won't be donating money to Joseph Aloba and Yomi Fabi. I rest my mic.
Akpampa, are you there? Please, can you play that video? Akpampa. Akpampa, are you there? Play that video, please. Oh, yeah, play am. Open up, make I carry come big board, make everybody see. Oh, okay. It's not talking. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, now what he's trying to tell us now is we must not ask him for accountability, because there are some NGO that they don't that they don't give any accountability no matter money that they contribute to them. But the question now here is, does it actually make sense? When you came out, you said you want they should contribute so amount of money, and later people are asking you what you said you want to do, it's not done. Okay, account, all you've done is account the money that they give to you. How do you spend the money? You are not saying nobody should ask you for accountability. She or me Shereni. So
Golden
Mr.
Seal,
Rishi, do you hear that yourself?
what we need to do for our people is to, this justice for mohbad, once in a while, let's open an English lesson class for people to understand. When it comes to transparency, you get accountability. So if you go to Red Cross and all these organizations that is mentioned, because they are transparent, they are accountable. Go to their website. You will be able to see the donors. You'll be able to see institutions. You'll be able to see foundations that are dropping money in there. You'll be able to see a lot and some of their work. And then you'll be able to see their annual accounts, and you're able to see what they spent and what is left. Now, if English is a problem towards Nigerians, That illiteracy is the reason why they will carry on donating this money. You cannot enlighten people who are dullards. They are dull. They are dullards. Their brain is not functioning. As long as Yomi can say to them, we are doing it for the betterment of our country, they are okay. They don't understand that it is not about money when they say accountable. It's about transparency. What has
And it
Yomi done for you?
it's about transparency and
Shaking
integrity.
the table, apart from shaking the table of
Okay.
discontent and shaking the table of confusion, Yomi is not shaking any other table other than shaking his brekete ass, his idi berekete, to
You know, I
collect
think
more money.
I'm not here to chastise Yomi, honestly
I
speaking,
will
right?
chastise him, oh.
No,
Me,
for
I will
me,
say it as I see it.
no. For me, yeah. For me, what's more important is the way forward and to manage yourself very well. That's why I was saying that if you have some leadership within the team, are you getting the point? Who we donate for somehow, right?
Oh, Richie.
They themselves are very
No,
strong.
let me tell you
One,
where
one
we
minute,
have
one
a
minute,
problem.
one minute. Let
Yeah.
me just say this, please. You know,
Okay.
they themselves they're very strong on accountability and transparency, and that's the way forward. Are you getting the point? That was a day I think
No,
Aristotle
my
came on the
way
platform.
forward,
Yeah, 1 minute,
my way
and
forward is simple.
Aristotle came on the platform to actually explain what he has done before. Yeah, within this G4M.
No,
So
Richie, I think
if
I
people
agree with
no
you.
I
I
think that
agree with you.
if people want to donate, right, if I say, okay, oh, I like Yomi, let me put money into his foundation, that's a different thing. But on
No,
J4M, oh,
let me
this, I
tell
mean,
you what the problem
I'm
is.
just saying on J4M, all the money that you send is towards J4M. There should be some people to actually lead us through that kind of thing.
Okay,
Donations.
let me tell you where the problem is. Yeah, the problem is simple. The problem is on Olori Ebi's platform. Now, if people everywhere else understand the reason why they don't have to donate, if they go to Olori Ebi's platform and they want to raise 15 million naira for Yomi in 48 hours, it will happen. It will happen. So this is the thing. We are chasing the wind. We are chasing the wind. Now, you see the problem we have, us Nigerians, the ethnic divide that we have in our country, we've brought it to the diaspora. And that has caused us to separate ourselves and call ourselves scientists, call ourselves the enlightened, call ourselves the guys, the bright people. Brightness doesn't put money in your pocket. Now, the people you look down on, that you say are illiterate, they are this and that, they are the one running the show of the money. Because they are still the ones that will donate money to give Yomi 5 lawyers if he needs one. The system, Sakuma, you can disagree as you want to disagree. You live in your own planet. And I will challenge you to come up and come and engage with me. The fact is the fact. The fact is the fact.
Good evening, everyone.
Where the
IT guy.
money,
Hey,
hold on,
IT guy.
justice for mohbad. Where the money
All right,
is
sir.
coming from, we are not engaging with them. And if we're not engaging with them, we can't educate them for us to have a common goal. Because come rain or shine, doesn't matter what you say. If Yomi needs 10 lawyers before the end of this week, he will get 10 lawyers. And on that platform, they will donate 50 million naira. So Sakuma, you come up and come and engage with me, because sometimes, and I give you the regards and respect, sometimes it's not about comment section. Sometimes it's about engagement. Come up and come and speak your truth and come and speak what you know. Sakuma, do you think you can go out there and get Yomi a lawyer? No. But do you think Olori Ebi's platform can get Yomi 5 lawyers before the end of last week? I tell you yes. I tell you yes. And I congratulate Aries, and I can say what we're saying everywhere else. If we refuse to engage with Olori Ebi, they will carry on donating money for Yomi, and there's nothing any of us can do about it. I yield
Right.
my mic.
That's true.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Jeffrey Mole, the video you just played now, because I'm just coming in, the video you just played now, is it recent one? Papa. Okay, okay. You remember? Okay, yeah. You know why I asked, Richie, Mr. Richie? You remember me and you, we were in I Am Yinka platform live show when we
Yes,
asked your me if he's going to give accountability in anything he's doing, and he agreed to that. You remember?
exactly.
So
Exactly.
is that still the case, or he has changed his mind?
I don't know, but that's what it's based on what was discussed. That's why I want to ask him.
Because me, I'm just if he has changed his mind, we need to call him out, because we can't they can't be taking advantage of the public because of their good art, making money from the public because of they feel for mohbad, they want justice for mohbad, and then they're just going to be taking money from the public,
No, justice for
taking
Mohbad. We
advantage
are
of the
not
public. That's
taking
not nice at
advantage.
all.
Yomi is not taking advantage of the public. The public are on his side.
No,
Let's get that
what I'm
straight.
saying,
They are on his side.
he promised he's going to give accountability of anything he's doing.
No,
That's why I asked if that
he
video.
told you he's not going to be accountable. He's not telling. He
No,
didn't
no, no,
promise
no,
you
no. We need to.
accountability.
As I know where just from where it's coming from, mighty guy. We need to look
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
timing sequence of event. You know,
Yes.
the what just from where is saying that yes, maybe that could be true in the past, but when I asked him, which is just about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, right?
2 weeks
That's
ago.
when yes, and then he said no. Said that why wouldn't he be accountable for whatever money he says you'll be collecting?
He
He said that.
agreed he's going to be accountable for it, and he's going to,
Yeah.
yeah, he agreed
So
to
we
Look,
that.
look
So
at the
that's
let's
why
sequence.
I asked.
hold on.
Has that changed?
Yeah.
Sometimes ago, let me tell you a short story.
Right.
Sometimes ago, I don't know whose platform it was. Comfy came, Yeti 70 came, another lady came, Aries joined, and then we had a heated argument. And these people said, "Don't worry, carry on donating. When we get justice, we will give you updates. When we get justice, we will give you accountability."
Right.
And that still got us to where we are today. Now, let me tell you something. If you go to Red Cross's website and any other NGO that is affiliated to the West, they have quarterly accounts, monthly accounts, annual accounts, half yearly accounts. Now, for me, I will respect Yomi Fabiyi if we even know his mission. Never mind his visions. One mission and his visions. We don't have a clue. This guy just come and rub shoulders with you and I the way I'm engaging with you right now. And all I need to do, the IT guy, is to do the same thing as Natural just did. I'm not saying Natural is doing anything evil. Within a short period of time, she's active as being a NGO. I then set up an account. I then tell you what I want to tell you. If you like me, you donate. Over a period of time, I become popular. But at the end of the day, if I disappear tomorrow, nobody sees a website, nobody sees my brake lights, and I'm not accountable to anybody because they will say it did not force you to donate the money into the NGO. So when you look at it
Is it not
that
what
way,
is going on in the GoFundMe? That's what they are saying now, that nobody
that
forced
is how
anybody
they
in GoFundMe.
defrauded. That is
Oh
how
my
they
God.
defrauded the entire Nigerians. Access Bank, Wema Bank, GoFundMe, no accountability, no common sense. Nothing anywhere. Lawyer has come out. They haven't spent this money. Everybody, Boki Jesse, everybody is coming, telling us every Muiwa disappeared when he clocked in. He never came back. He came back with Fabu, Sakamate,
Did he even came back?
Sakamate.
Did he even came
No.
back?
MMM, is it MMM and CBEX? MMM on one side,
No.
CBEX
Oh
came
my
back
God.
again.
Honestly
So it's
speaking, no.
Baba Mohbad is MMM and Yomi is CBEX.
Yeah, listen, that's what we're saying, that all these shenanigans has to stop. I mean, listen, I keep saying this, right? And I remember when I was completely repeating it. If we have some leadership among the houses, right? And those people, the money will go to their account. I don't know. I've never been to a big platform to say in terms of donation, but I've been there listening most of the time. But what I'm trying to say is, that's a strategic approach to things. Listen, this is what I think we wanted to do, right? And this is how much money that I need. Even though it could be more, but the person among us who is taking that leadership role, right, is accountable for any money being given to Yomi from that perspective. Are you getting my point? Rather than we donating blindly to his foundation. I think it's
Richie, on this
yeah,
side of the spectrum, we are
yeah.
always fighting ourselves. We are always settling scores. We are always settling fights. There is no leadership. All we do is speak English today, speak English tomorrow, talk English yesterday, speak Germany yesterday, and then that's all we do. All we do, we fight ourselves for a while, we come back, reconcile, we fight ourselves again. When you see a group of people trying to do something, we don't engage, we fight each other, and that is the
Then
story
we
of
should then
our
we
lives for
should grow out
20
of it. We
months.
should grow out of it.
For 20 months, that's the story of our lives on this side. The
Yeah.
reason why there's progress on the other side is that when they are on their platform, openly, in public, live, they will agree what they want to do, they will do it, and it will stick. Aren't we ashamed of ourselves? That's the question.
There's something there's something we all need to learn from. If you look at the way this amplification of stop donating everywhere, I heard somebody put it there, even on Joker platform, she refused to collect any money, right? She said, no,
Right.
no more donation for now. So what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, if we start amplifying that across the whole platform, then people should realize, then the question will be, why are you stopping us not to donate? Okay. Then those that come up, the reason why we're saying this, we want at least a high degree of transparency and integrity, right? That's what I will keep saying. If Supreme wants to use Yomi, okay, Mr. Yomi, I like what you did. I want us to, can you do this for us, blah, blah, blah. And this is the budget line, because Supreme would have done our own due diligence. Are you getting the point? That this is my estimate for this project.
Richie, I'm going to
Yeah.
give you a leadership task. A leadership task.
No,
Do you
me.
know, even sometimes when Supreme wants to make any emphatic, how can I put a point, she will have to go to Olori Ebi's platform to make it. Now, I now implore you, Richie, to be the leader. Lead us and allow us on this side to have
To do
unity.
what?
Me, I've tried though. Me, I've tried and I've failed because they did not like my
No. You
idea.
listen. You did something
I
today,
will
right?
implore you
Let
now.
me say something. African
Yes.
TV, yourself, Goldenseal, Aduke, and what's the name? And Natural. You did something today. You quench a fire, right? And that's what it's all about.
We
I
keep
like the
doing
way you
that. Even
manage.
Yomi, do you know even
Yeah,
Yomi and African TV? I was the one that suggested for it to be
I
buried on that day.
I was there. Yes.
For it to be
Uh,
done on that day.
Yeah, and quickly, and I mean, thank God, and Olenchi being proactive. I don't know what you guys did afterward, but I like the fact that they came back and give us okay, no more fight, and everything was,
Yeah.
and I
But
like
you
that,
see,
and
we
it makes
can do
sense.
these
It makes
things.
sense. The money you
We
wanted
can
to be
do
giving
this
at the
thing.
police, we can use the money for ourselves.
You can use it to fund the movement.
Yeah. So I
The
mean,
fight, the energy you have to fight,
yeah,
put it into the movement, and then we
yeah,
achieve a lot
yeah, and
together.
it
Together.
makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So
Together.
yeah, I mean, these are the things that we should be doing rather than antagonizing and all that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, look, if we need to call ourselves out, we do that. But
Yeah.
we just need to just touch it, nip it in the bud, and move on. Now we have ideas, not a problem. We need to first of all drop off our high horses, all of us, and then all of us become a follower, following our horses, and then engage before we climb back up again. Then we start making sense and understanding each other and one another, because you can make an excuse and say, at the time I was about to put my car in gear 5 when I saw you, I didn't realize that. I thought you were waving at me to say hello. I didn't realize you were waving for me to stop. But if we all climb off or down from our high horses, then we're in a position to engage properly, respect each other's opinion, and be clear that there is one unique goal, and that is to get that justice for Mohbad. Doesn't matter who's got the bright ideas. Doesn't matter who's brought the best. It doesn't matter who made the announcement. We need to stop chasing after trophies and accolades. Drop off the high horses, and all of us are on the same plane. We are all walking on the sand, on the ground, on the floor.
I just have a feeling that if things are being done from that perspective, right, that will even save your means himself. You save him, you save him from being attacked here and there. Because I saw something that happened on one of the platform one day, and the lady said, "This is not justice for Mohbad, though, but if you really wants to be happy, or maybe you want to donate to Mr. Yomi's foundation," she made it clear. And some people actually say, "Yes, I'm happy to donate to his foundation." I mean, you and I, we can say, "Okay, you can wake up tomorrow."
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
Richie. If I come to you and I say I want to donate money to Yomi's foundation, yeah, forget about justice for Mohbad. How will you convince me to do so?
I mean, you must have seen some antecedent, right? You must see some.
No. What I've heard, yeah,
Yeah,
we are just making this up, yeah, is that
right.
this guy is doing a great job, yeah, and I'm not
Mm-hmm,
convinced because I've searched everywhere and I can't find any great
mm-hmm,
work he's doing. And
mm-hmm,
they said, ask Richie, yeah.
mm-hmm,
So I've now come to you to now say, Rich, I've heard this
mm-hmm.
guy is doing a great job, and I'm thinking of donating money. So convince me to donate money to him. How would you convince me?
Like I said, for me, I've
Minus
said it
justice
before.
for Mohbad.
Oh, minus justice for Mohbad. Yeah, then there must be some, there must be some footprint, right? I cannot just
Footprint.
convince
So
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, now you now have the task, because I really want to donate this money to this guy's foundation. And this
right.
footprint that you've just mentioned. Now tell me where it's gonna come from. Just convince me.
It has to come from him. It has to come from him, my brother.
Yeah, no,
How would I?
no.
How
You
would
see,
I? I
the thing
can't
is,
make it up, can I?
I've been pushed in your direction, because so many places you keep saying
Yeah.
good thing about these guys. So I've now come to you. You are now
Mm-hmm.
saying I should go to him, but I trust you more than him. But I need you to
Yeah.
donate that money. So how do I do it?
For me, I'll be very, very upright. Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
For me to come to you that, oh, IT guy, please, I want you to help support your me and all that, right? I
No,
have to
I
be
want to support
convinced.
Yomi, but I need
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
I'll be very transparent, right? I'll put it straightforward to you, black and white. When it comes to money, it has to be black and white. There's no gray area. Are you getting the point? And
Yes.
integrity is quite important. It's paramount, and
Yeah.
transparency is paramount. If I don't have anything, to back my convincing approach up. Why would I be coming to you? That means I'm a fraudster.
But you can see the problem we have now.
Yeah,
that's where I'm getting to, is that you can actually see the problem we have.
Like
because
I said,
the man himself cannot speak for himself unless you are privy to having TikTok on your phone and you stumble across him. But that doesn't really tell you anything. There's just a guy who is live and who's got this monologue that can go for the next 10 hours. Right? Because the last few days, I've been sitting on the window to Yomi Fabi. He hasn't invited, especially yesterday, did not open his platform. He was just there playing music, reading comment section, and responding to comment section for hours.
So
I kept going, I kept coming back.
May I ask you? Okay, the IT guy. Let's truth be told, right? Let's truth be told.
Okay.
If you are the program manager, right, and I'm one of your project manager, right, under your program, and you have me and you have somebody else, right, that's maybe that person you're looking at, oh, it's like 50-50. I say, okay, oh, Richie, I know Richie would deliver. I'll give Richie 75% appraiser. Are you getting the point? And then it comes to a point in time that Richie is completely overloaded, right? And you have this other guy that you're not too sure of. What do you do at that point? You manage him, micromanage him, right? I'm sorry to say. That's the point where we are. Are you getting the point?
I mean, with all reasons, the process of engagement, you have to use what you have to get what you want sometimes, even if you have to manage it yourself.
Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say all the time. That you ask somebody that we have seen the antecedent, we have seen the integrity that he or she has engaged or has tried to project in our deliverables or his deliverables, then that person should come up, right? And say, listen, this is what I wanted to do, blah, 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 and this is the way I wanted to do it, and this is how much money I need. Now, let me tell you the tricky part, right? The tricky part of it, which I think this is a bit funny, right? If now the person approach your media, okay, listen, this is I would like us to do this, and this is what we want, and I've done my own research, I've done my due diligence. This is an estimated cost. It's about £500, but listen, I'm giving you £600 in box. Are you okay with that? Right? That's the question. And if your media come down to you, oh, I'm not okay with that, then that's why you have problem. But I think at the moment, right, if anybody is trying to ask him or to do a task and all that, right, if it's okay, we'll go. But what we need to stop is the blindly donating money profusely without a proper structure or a strategic thinking towards that donation. That's what we.
Richie, let me make you laugh. Let me make you laugh. When it comes to money, Yomi started off as an errand boy. Karimo and them lots will tell him, go to Ogombo. He will wake up in the morning, get into a taxi, and go to Ogombo. So another time they say, light on will say, we need you to go to zone 2. He get up.
Listen.
No, that's how we started off.
My brother.
That's how we started off, though.
I understand what you're saying.
As an errand boy. Hold on.
I would never call you
let me finish my point. Let me finish my. He started off as an errand boy. That's my own opinion.
Okay, yeah?
But he was doing errands for Karimo and Lighton and all these people, going from places to places. He then grew wings when they put money in his account, and he now kind of thought, why should I be an errand boy? Now all the errands I've run for these people, I've now run shoulders with the police. Me, I can do it on my own. I can do it myself. Hold on. Let me finish my analogy. Let me finish my analogy. He grew wings. When he grew wings, he then realized that he has to activate his NGO
You know,
He has to because he can do it on his own.
I mean, from
Rather
the
than
little,
running errand for these people, he can
no,
actually become his own
yeah,
governor.
yeah, you're
And
right.
that's
But
that's
listen,
when he then get up to opposition and now realize that is it how easy to donate money? Is it how easy to collect money? He grew wings from being an errand boy and then he become a big man. That's
yeah,
my
but
opinion.
you see, Mr. IT guy, once beaten, twice shy, right? If we put some sense together, that's why I say I would never malign his name, right? He has a name already. Are you getting the point? Before even coming to justice for mobile, and he has his NGO. He has all those accredited profile,
No, no, no,
right?
no, no, no.
No,
He
no, one,
came
one, one
into the
minute, 1 minute.
process as Yomi Fabiyi first, as an errand
No,
boy.
no,
He
no. Let me,
came
let me,
using
let me.
his own personal account. No, come on, Richie. Let's call a spade a spade. He came as an errand boy using his personal account.
I don't know
They
about that.
advised
You,
him,
you know this
they
thing.
advised him, they advised him that do you
Mm.
actually know that you can be a champion? Then he thought, oh, that's a fact. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to accountability, you are using your account. The public did not like that. The moment he attempt to wake up his NGO, put NGO account from there, he grew wings. And before you know what is going on, he's thinking, why am I running errands for these people if I can do it on my own? And that is how he grew wings and became who he is
Mm.
today. Now,
I'm not.
now the public that enlightened him right now can't control him anymore.
I think that please, before you continue, please. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. To be sincere, I'm sorry to be sincere. Why is it that you always have like two something? I've seen you in more than 4 times. Today you will support Yomi. Tomorrow you go fire him. Tomorrow again you go still support him. They drag everybody to you wey no support him. Why you dey do like that?
Very wicked lady. There's no time I've ever fight against Yomi. Okay, I came on this platform. I heard Apapa playing a video. Whether it's Apapa, Jay Mole playing a video where Yomi is saying that he doesn't give accountability of what he has spent. I heard that clip. That's why I now ask Apapa, is this video recent video? He said no, it's an old video. Because I was thinking it's a recent one, and if it's a recent one, I will fight Yomi. As far as an old video, I have no problem with Yomi because in an
Sorry,
old
Mama.
video, I don't
Sorry.
know why an old
Justice for
video
justice for
will be
Mohbad.
playing at this moment. Because 2 weeks ago, me wait, hold on, you
Mazi,
ask question. You ask question. 2 weeks ago, me and Richie were in Ayamika platform where he said clearly to us that he's going to give accountability. Richie asked the question, are you going to give accountability to what you are doing and how you are doing the money being spent, whatever it is, and your foundation, your NGO? He said, yes, he's going to do that. So why will I fight Yomi? Because this
okay,
video,
oh yeah, sorry,
Papa bring, I'm not fighting. I will
sorry,
never fight
sorry,
against
sorry,
Yomi. But
sorry,
if I
sorry.
see
Give for a minute.
anything, if I see
Give for a
anything
minute.
misleading, hold on, one second. If I see, hold on, you ask
You
question.
don't have
If
to
I see,
drag it long.
one
I don't hear
second,
you.
please. 1 second. If I see anything misleading on Yomi, I will fight against it. I don't care if I'm a supporter of
All
Yomi.
right,
I
okay,
will
okay. I
withdraw.
don't
I
hear
will
you.
withdraw and I will be
Accepted,
disappointed in
Mama.
him. So
I
stop
don't hear you,
twisting this
Mama. Just
around that
wait
I'm fighting
now. Let
Yomi.
me.
I
Can I
have nothing
wait?
to do
Wait.
to fight Yomi. Why will I fight him today and
Okay,
tomorrow I
as
will
you go
not fight
just
him?
turn, I will talk.
Please,
Are you
please.
the one? Wait
Very
now.
wicked
You don't have
woman
to
or
drag it
lady.
long.
Tell
Calm
me, show
down.
me where. Bring a clip where I have fight
Okay,
Yomi
no, put
today
with it,
and
Jadi.
tomorrow
Because you don't
I
for
don't support Yomi. Bring that clip out. Let me
no,
see.
put with it, Jadi. Are you the owner of
No,
this
bring it
account?
out now. I don't like
Wait
people
now. Let
twisting
me
words
talk.
around.
Go,
Tell me when did
go
exactly
ahead.
have I signed against Yomi today and tomorrow I withdraw again. I've never done that. Never. Today
No,
I was asking simple question
for
because of the
me,
old video. So, Papa, please don't bring those
Mr.
video
Ricky, wait.
again.
Mr.
That
Ricky,
is
wait.
old video. I don't know why you are
Mr.
bringing it
Ricky,
now
wait.
to confuse
Mr.
people. I
Ricky,
don't know
okay,
wait.
your reason of
okay.
bringing that
Mr.
old
Ricky,
video.
you know
It's
that video is
confusing.
not
I
old,
don't
you
like it.
know.
They
You
make it
just
the
asked
video make it
you
look
just
like
asked
it's most
Yomi
recent thing
recently
Yomi
and
is doing.
she came up to come and defend Yomi. Mr. Justice for
Yeah, I will
Mohbad.
keep on defending Yomi until I
Wait,
see something wrong with
really?
him. Then I
Okay,
will back
drop.
off.
We don't want you for here. That calm down now. Are you
Who
the
is
one that
coming
has
down?
this
Are
account?
you talking to me or
And
someone
calm
else?
down, calm down. Are you the one that have this account that bear Lizzie Brown? Is that your
Yes.
backup account? Good, good,
Yes.
good. You are the one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to exchange word with
Exactly.
you again. That means you just lie. Go ahead, Mr. Richie.
No, 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 no. Tell me when Lisa Brown go up there and stand against Yomi. Tell me. That's my account. Bring your
Yeah,
evidence now.
do you know what I'm trying to say here, right? Let us just be
No,
guided,
no,
right?
it's because it doesn't mean because you
One
don't
minute,
like
one
Yomi,
minute.
you want me to come and fight Yomi who have not seen any cause to fight him. I will not do that. Until when I see any
Listen,
evidence, I will fight him.
for me, it's actually the other way around. When Yomi came in with the CCTV video and then went back to London that somebody wanted to kill him, I was chastising, I was laughing at him. That what kind of caricature play this guy think he is doing, he was doing, right? And even when that video, the 3 seconds video came to limelight, I did not even believe him. I was watching and studying the whole thing until I reaches a point that I was convinced that when after I think it was just before the first conferences, that's what I started saying, okay, this guy has something, right? So it's normal if you're not convinced. But right now, with all this shenanigan that is going on different platforms about money donation, it seems like what I think I just mentioned. People needs to be. I'm sorry about this. We need to be tutored about the process concept. Then when people see it clearly, then you can make up your mind. If you want to donate to his foundation, why not? But if people want to say, okay, I'm waiting for somebody to raise whatever project they wanted to do about justice for mobile, and Yomi will be leading it, and but that person will be the one, that kind of managing it, if I use that word. Right, then I'm happy to go to the person who wants to manage it and then give my money. I know the money will be accountable for. I know there will be high degree of transparency of what happened with the project, and that convinced me more than anything. Are you getting the point? And that's not to say that if I have money, that okay, I pity this guy. Let me send him some couple of hundred. Yeah, I can do it. That's where I'm looking
Mr.
at it.
Richie,
I'm very
Mr.
transparent
Richie,
about the whole thing. So if you
Mr.
want to
Richie,
label me that you are pro Yomi, you're anti Yomi, it's for me it's irrelevant. Honestly speaking, the
Mr.
focus
Richie,
is justice for Mohbad.
can I
Yeah,
ask this question? What is the reason of this old video that Akpakpa have to play today? Whoever is coming across that old video will think it's most recent one. That's why I
yeah.
asked before I started.
I
The
actually
most
had
recent one?
hold on a second. I was reading Ricardo Prince saying the video is not old, or somebody I think Jolad Catherine said the video is not old. I don't understand that, but all I know is
Oh, okay, Mr. Richie,
from what
whatever
I
that
heard
video
from
is, it's
no
not 2 weeks ago.
from listening from what I heard him 2 weeks ago. I'm going to deal with that until otherwise.
Exactly. And then
So
very wicked, you
I
are
don't.
coming telling me that I'm fighting your me today, I'm not fighting tomorrow. Lisa
So
Brand is my account. I have
if
never
if
fight against
anybody
your me.
sees any
I'm still
video
for your
within the
me
last 2 weeks, if anybody sees any
until
video within the last two
What is
I
the
weeks,
way
have
forward
evidence
now?
or anybody coming on a host saying that Yomi has done this,
Mr.
Yomi have
Richie,
used
what
mislead
is the way
people
forward
and take
now?
their money. That is
that's what
when
I'm just
I will
explaining,
come
Mr.
out.
Bam, B Bam. I,
Apapa, kindly wait, Apapa, no vex. Mr. Richie, you
and
see that video? It is not
I like what the
Mr.
crown
Richie.
confidence said. It shouldn't have
Mr.
said
Richie, Mr.
no,
Richie,
yes,
that
yes,
video is
madam.
not an old video. Recently, me and you, we still have discussion that you went to go and meet Yomi and ask
Yeah,
him question
2 weeks
about
ago, yeah.
accountability.
Hmm.
That is not an old video, and if somebody is playing it, you don't have to come
No,
and
are you
attack
not
them.
listening?
Once
You're
a
not getting
host.
you're not getting it.
Conscious you,
That video
Mr.
is
Richie,
this
not
year
you,
now.
Mr. Richie, not you,
Is
Mr.
this year,
Richie.
maybe
It is
like
the
2 months
person that
ago
come to
or
come
three
and attack
months.
Apapa. It is us that said Apapa should go and find that
Very
video and
wicked
play
lady.
it for
Nobody is
her.
attacking Apapa. We
You
are
are
just
attacking.
having a
Wait. It
conversation.
is the host
Everywhere you
that
go, you like
request for
making
that
trouble.
video.
Why?
So
You are not coming now to
don't tell
further this
us we
place.
should. You
There's
can't
peace when
control
you
what
before
to
you
play.
came.
See, if
Now you
I'm in
want to
my
turn this
platform,
place like a fracas now.
you can't
Please,
tell me what to play or when it is, if it is an old video or
nobody
new
is
video. I don't
challenging
care.
Apapa.
You
We are
can't come
only
up and
talking
be
about the
telling us
old
why
video
playing that
Apapa
video.
played.
Why will
We
you be
were
asking that
having a
question in
peaceful
the first place?
conversation
And why
before you
are we
step in.
playing that video?
Please let
Will
it
you
be
come
peaceful.
you
Nobody
come
is
up and
against
ask
Apapa.
why are we
If you
playing
have
that
problem with
video?
Yomi,
Why
personal
are you
problem with Yomi,
telling
you go
us
and deal
what
with
video
Yomi
we should play
with
at
your
home,
personal
play at
problem.
one
I'm
time,
not going to be part of you.
at no
In
want
Yomi
to?
fighting Yomi, I'm
Oh,
not going to be part of it,
Jola,
okay?
I can I can block you from this live stream and disappear from your
I
No, my
don't
sister, don't
care.
do that.
Does it feed me?
Don't come
Does
up
it
and
bring
be
money for
telling
me?
us which video to play at what time,
Oh,
at
let me
what not
just even
time,
get
even
that
though it
now
is
to
an
show you
old
that I don't
video.
care.
We
I'm going to
have
go
the
out now.
copyright to play
I
any
don't
video
care.
at any fucking time. The host request for the video. It is the host that said, please go and find that video, Papa. Play it for me. You are not coming here to come and challenge that. That is what the host wants. And who are you to be telling us what video to play at what time? If it is old or if it is not, clinical.
Very
Please
wicked
carry your
lady,
wild
please,
matter go
please,
your Miss Fabi.
please,
No,
please.
Mr. Michi, no, Baba the any story. She came up and she said, why will you be playing that video? It is an old video. Who is she to be telling us when to play a video and when not to play a video? Is she the one that is buying us from because
Aduke,
she's
tell
supporting
them
them?
old video or new video, every video has a story to tell.
Okay,
Now,
Who
if
Mr.
said
Kuma
this is
told
someone
me
old
today
video?
to
decide to
play
That
tell
an
their
video,
video.
story,
If
video
I
yẹn
now
year
play
if
that
ago ni
someone
video,
decide
you
to
now
maybe
tell
tell
2 months
their
me
or
that
3
story
what
months
on
time to
ago,
old
play a video or
video,
not to play.
maybe 2 months or 3 months ago ni
so
video
be
yẹn.
it. So be
Kò ń
it.
ṣe pé
Old or
video
new,
lọ
it doesn't
títí,
matter.
maybe 2 months
Do
or
you know
3
this
months.
lady? She has another backup account that you use to attack Yomi, and she will use this justice for Mohbad to support Yomi. She has two accounts. That other account, I know it. You have used that other account to go and attack Yomi somewhere, and I have your record. Assuming I am at home, I should have played for you, and you will listen to yourself. It is only this justice for Mohbad that you use to support Yomi. The Lizzie Brown, you always use it to attack Yomi. But I know you very well now. You are our people.
Oh my
That is
God.
why I confirmed for you. Are you the one with Lizzie Baba? You said yes. I've caught you in many places with that other account, using it to attack. I don't even care about attacking me or you are not supporting. Don't come and tell us when to play a video, when not to play a video. Either it is old or it is new. It is none of your business. The host request for the video, and a papa play it for him and for her. Be what am I saying? I'm sorry, Jare, not doing.
Mr. Richie, nǹkan tẹ́ kàn máa
Okay.
bá wa sọ fún Yomi ni pé anything tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ń sìn,
Am I wrong,
no
Mr. Yomi?
donation,
Please don't send me to Yomi.
no donation, kó ṣe nǹkan kan ṣe bó ní NGO, kó mú ní owó NGO ẹ̀ kó fi ṣe
Listen,
nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe, kó má máa
my
ní kó
brother,
dáwó,
my brother,
owó
my
owó
brother,
owó owó
my
is too
brother,
much.
my brother, my brother, my brother. If you listen to what we've been saying all along, are you getting the point? And I'll repeat it. For me personally, right, I've never donated to Yomi directly before. Are you getting the point? And I'm not ready to do that. Maybe sometimes the future I can say, oh, this guy done something good. Let me put some money into solution. I can do that. Are you getting the point? But on this
Okay,
justice for mohbad, I've never ever dip my hands in my
donate.
wallet and say I'm giving Yomi something. Are you getting the
Okay.
point? And
Anything wey
oh,
Yomi wan do is money,
listen,
about money,
listen.
is
I
about money, is
know.
about money,
Listen,
is about
my
money.
brother.
And you have
That's what
NGO. Your NGO
my
you don't have
brother,
anything.
my
If you wan
brother,
collect your hey make you
my
donate for me.
brother,
If you wan go
my
to any
brother.
station, he will donate for you.
My
Everything
brother,
is
that's
money,
what
money,
that's
money,
why
money.
we're saying we need to be
It's too much
enlightened.
now.
Ayo, my God, don't be emotional about this. We need to be enlightened and tutored. Are you getting the point? We have some leadership in the house. We need to be enlightened and tutored, and then we can establish a process concept. That's what I mean, for me, that's what I would like to see. It's already happening, but maybe not in every platform. Are you getting the point? But that's the process I'm clamoring for. And if Yomi doesn't like it, so be it. Somebody else will come up. Sorry.
Nothing. Now that one they do now.
For me, listen, for me, uh,
They don't
my
turn
brother,
out to Inter
listen
Baka.
carefully. Listen
Yomi na
carefully.
Baka, Baba Mohbad na Inter.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Listen. J from Mole. We're saying. Listen, J from Mole. We're saying the same thing. Are you getting the point? All right. We're saying the same thing. If somebody is taking that leadership role, right, to have that kind of high degree of transparency that we like, with the integrity and with the approach to things, I wouldn't think twice. Are you getting the point? And like I said, Yomi is there today. We don't know who's going to come tomorrow. It could be African TV that finds something that we all need to follow. We all need to support. We go and support. I mean, I don't want us to take emotion to this thing. It could be another foundation.
Mr.
It could be
Richie,
natural.
if Yomi wan do banner, you go donate. $100 banner. If Yomi wan do banner, you go donate. You go say, you go call platform. You wan do banner, may you donate for Yomi. Now everything donate. Foundation no get money. Close am
Guys,
now. If
guys,
your
guys,
foundation no
guys.
get
Let,
money,
let,
close
let's
am.
let's let's
Sorry,
let's
I cannot
let's
explain
let
myself
me
better.
throw
Sorry.
Richie. I'm gonna throw you under the bus. I want to throw you under the bus. I've said it already.
Again.
You need to take you. I'm throwing you under the bus. You are
Okay.
taking something away from here,
Okay.
and we love Paparano so much.
Yeah.
Every one of us tired from Paparano, whether it's Wetzel, whether it's
Yeah.
the sinking sinkers, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's Arifa, every one of us, whether it's Supreme Iron Lady, myself, everybody's tired from somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Paparano's platform. And I champion him and I love him. Now, I want to love you right now, and you are going
Mm-hmm.
to get to the bottom of this issue because you keep bringing it up everywhere you go. It's
Where?
high
What?
time
What? Bring what up?
a process of actually finding a balance. We are
No, listen.
lost. We are in the
Okay.
forest.
Let,
We
let,
are
let me
going
let
around in circle. No, hold on.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
giving you, look,
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you kudos.
Okay.
Sometimes you allow people to speak for you, and I'm speaking for you.
Okay.
I believe you have it in you. And I really, really want to invite aristocrats, chairman, supreme iron lady, everybody, every one of us. But I need you to lead us on this. Now, I don't need any excuses from
Work.
you
But you
anymore.
don't allow me to
No
work.
more excuses from you anymore now. Right?
I'm not
Now,
giving what
rather than you trying to instigate that we need to do something, you now have the incumbents to lead us to
okay.
the promised land.
Okay,
That
let me
is, if
let
you
me
if you accept it, I really appreciate it.
the paste account to get blocked. So okay. Listen, my brother, how would I say? Can I be a person like Yomi? No. I always said that. Can I be a person like African TV? No. Can I be a person like Lady Aries? No. Are you getting the point? I'm not, I don't have that luxury of time to start with, right? To be in that kind of position. But I admire all these people's efforts. Are you getting the point? And that's why I keep saying, and the reason why I brought this out, and even Aristotle came up to correct me that listen, it doesn't work like that. That will be a conflict. What could work, and he explained what he has done before in the past, which is pure project management framework. That's what he has explained. And I'm saying, listen, on Lady Aries' platform, right? If she wants to do something, right? Although maybe she has her own think tank of what to do, but then she'll come out and say, listen, my brother, this is what I need to do. I'm trying to raise money for this X, Y, and Z, right? And then she will come back. I listen to this African TV. She will come back, even though some of us maybe we don't like that mentioning name, but she will come back. That's how the high degree of integrity that she has in her. She will come back. This is money that I've asked for. This is how much I've used. This is the rest of the change in me.
Yeah, Mr. H, you like to use that statement every
Yeah,
time.
it's a template. It's a
And some
template.
comedians,
Sorry.
Mr. Richie,
Oh, no, no.
Mr.
What I'm
Richie.
saying,
see,
I don't know about. Listen,
you, if you
I,
are fine
I
people
think
that way,
I
fine
won't go
things.
to Olori every platform now. I don't know them.
No, Mr. Richie,
I won't go
Mr.
there.
Richie. I would like to work with you. Remember, I
Thank
work with
you.
aristocrats. I work with aristocrats, Susie for Justice,
Yeah.
and I won't mention any other name. When we did the billboard and when we did the radio station, right?
Yeah.
And if you can remember, I was part of the speakers on the radio station and all that kind of stuff. We do work in the background, but it's transparent. Why? Because we delivered.
Hmm.
Okay. So who's going to project manage it? Who's going to administer the money? Who are the
Hmm.
people, the steering group in the background that will look at the objectives and sanitize it and narrow it down to what we're going to achieve? And we are in the background doing what we
Hmm.
need to do, right? But like I said, I mentioned aristocrat, I mentioned Susie for Justice, and obviously our treasurer, yeah, was there. As you guys know, what's her name? What's her name again? The treasurer, the lady that collects money and then
Easy,
they
easy,
malign a character. What's her name?
Lizzie
easy,
Diamond.
easy.
Lizzie Diamond. Yeah. So the thing is, look, I'm gonna shock the entire Justice for Mohbad one day of manifestation of some of the things we do for people that we don't come out to say in the open. But it
Hmm.
will not be me talking about it when the time comes. It will be the beneficiary talking about it. It is not everything you do that you have to say, but that doesn't mean you are not changing lives in the background. Do you
That's true.
understand what I'm trying to say?
Very true.
So mine is that we cannot do it in the open platform. We can do it in the background or usually on the green app. And we do it on the green app and we make success out of it. Because we don't have to come out in the open and tell people what we are doing, but then the success speaks for itself. Now, have a look at it and think that a lot of manifestation of things we've done in the background has come public and has been successful. Who are the people behind it? Those are the people we engage with. There has been various other engagement where we brought people together, and the people that want to stand out and don't want to be part of a group defected from it because they want their name to go out in public. But most of us don't want the public to even know we are doing anything.
Hmm.
So for them, from the inception, the public must know about it. For us, we want to do it anonymously
Hmm.
with that anonymity. You understand what I'm saying? So we have different characters,
That's true.
different category of people, and the self-acclaimed people that always want to put their name to stuff. And if they realize that we are doing something that will bring about success that won't have their names on it, they pull out. They pull out. Not that we
Really?
haven't tried. And when you see me
Hmm.
quiet on this quest and all this stuff, I'm not keeping quiet because you know me, I'm a rascal. And in my rascally attitude, I will fight anybody. You
That's true.
understand? But for me, I just think that if there's nothing new, why are we talking about it? But today on this platform, there's something new. And at the end of the day, we still manage to quell some of issues that we have in our environment. And something new is coming out of this because the agenda right now, I don't want anybody to carry on talking about way forward. We are not doing way forward anymore now. All we want to do, we want to be Traore. Ibrahim Traore is what we want to do right now. Yeah, we're not doing
That's a
all
good
this
one.
nonsense anymore.
That's
We
a good
want to
one.
do it. So when you see people keep quiet, it's not because they are being suppressed. It's just because what is new? Let's champion change. And change is not about let's do it differently. Change is about coming together to do something, not doing it differently. Do something. If you haven't done anything successfully in 18, 19 months, stop doing things differently. Just come and do something. And that's why I commend Natural immensely. Whilst people are in the background talking about it, dwelling about it, castigating themselves, your NGO is not this and that. She came out with something original. She made it happen. She actually enlightened us. She literally kind of made us look like school kids. Because why? Is African television looking for excuses? Is Yomi messing about with us? And Natural, out of nowhere, she's set herself up and she's made it happen. And before we know what's going on, maybe she's our next champion. So we need to stop this aspect of trying to repeat. We're repeating ourselves by saying that let's do it differently. That's the way we're repeating ourselves. Let's do something. Let's stop trying to correct ourselves. When we correct ourselves, it's the same problem. We're just putting different bandage on the wound. Different bandage on the wound. For someone who's come out there and do what they want to do, and they've done it. And then the rest of us are still talking about the same thing. We're still maligning each other's character the same way. And we're looking for ideas and we can't find one. And someone who is junior to everybody, someone who you can look at and say, no, Natural, she doesn't have it in her. But she does have it in her. And she's made it happen. Why? Because she believes in something and she brought it up. What do we believe in? Apart from fighting ourselves. This is where we are. This is where we are. And those are the kind of things we need to look at. Let's bring something to the table, not repeating ourselves, not trying to rejig ourselves, not trying to catch up with what we've done wrong. Let's just bring something to the table. Because at that point in time, let me just round up. At that point in time, Yomi doesn't matter. African TV doesn't matter. Supreme Iron Lady doesn't matter. Aduke doesn't matter. The IT guy doesn't matter. Paparano doesn't matter. Olori Ebi doesn't matter. Nobody matters. Because we are bringing something to the table. Let's not label it. Just bring something to the table. Because at the end of the day, if we are going to have a convention and every single one of us have all this plan, and the only person that brought food to the table is Natural, how do you think we are going to look that night? The only person that brought food to the table that is thoughtful was one person. And that's the only person that then did something. And the rest of us are now looking, thinking, why did we not think about it? And that is what I'm talking about. It is not about trying to correct the mistakes of the past. It's about doing something. Yeah, it's about doing something. And when we're doing that something, Let's not put a label to it, because who brought food to the table is the least person that you expect to bring food to the table. Is the only person that was thoughtful enough to bring food to the table. And everybody now say, let's order pizza, let's order jollof rice, let's order this and that. But you realize that on that day, it was that person that made a difference in our lives. And that selflessness is what we need. Selflessness is what we need. And the problem we have is people looking for self-congratulation, self-assertion, self-praise, it was my idea.
Emotion,
And I tell
emotion.
you, the most disgraceful experience, the most unsavory and the most uncomfortable experience I had in my life in the last 19 months is Paparano and Sele on Paparano's platform this morning. I think it's disgraceful for the two of them. It was a disgraceful act for the two of them to be having a slanging match. I did it first. It was me. No, it wasn't you. It was me. I started it first. You called this one. It was me that called that one. It was me that started asking for accountability. Oh, Paparano, it was you that encouraged the public to be flooded. 1 minute you said no, another minute you say yes. And I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? Anyone who was on Paparano's platform, go and look for that show, go and record it, and cut anything you can cut out of it. It was disgraceful.
There's two. Let me show you something.
As much as I love the two of them dearly, the two people I love the most is the two of them. I don't know who to put first or second. They disgraced themselves. Lady Aries came later, and various other people came later. I am number one king when it comes to sitting on the window. You know why? I put my earpiece in and I listen to the show all night while I'm sleeping. When I wake up, I carry on. When I sleep, I carry on. The moment they mention a name, my brain will wake me up again.
I'm the number one in listening in the window, not you.
And no, it's okay. But I'm telling you, I put my earpiece on from the evening until the following morning. From the following morning. So if Paparano is going to do 24 hours, my earpiece is on 24 hours at night, in the day, anytime. Right? And I found it disgraceful. I'm sorry to say, as much as I love the two of them, it is not on, even if they eventually settle the score, and they settle scores between Sele and Lady Aries and various other people. Come on, this is we have come to a point where we are animals that we can no longer fight for meat. We can no longer go out there and go and get the beef. We are now chasing after worms. Ecolo. We are chasing after outside worms. And these people are having a slanging match. It was me. Hey, it was me that started GoFundMe. Hey, it was me that started accountability. No, it wasn't you. It was me that started saying this. No, you said they should donate money. No, it was. Oh my God. Where are we? Kindergarten? But it's an example. It's an example of what we are doing wrong. It's an example of where we should not find ourselves. Yeah,
I said I want to ask you a
trophy,
question.
definitely. Akpakpa. Everybody wants trophy. Wumi said it. You have got your trophy. You buy the nigger. You've taken your trophy. I know people are reciting it and all that kind of stuff. And then people are claiming trophies after 19 months on the most prominent platform and the most prominent host having a slanging match trying to collect trophy. He's disgraceful. I rest my
Guy,
mic.
I said I want to ask you a question, but I think you already answered my question. Like I was about to ask, can't we just do something in this justice for mobile movement without I beg, who give me 600 coin? Ha, God bless that person. I really appreciate it. I'm just saying it. So my question is, can't we just do something in this justice for mobile without foundation. And I think you said we can do something without labeling. I think that labeling is what is the problem we are having with this justice for Mohbad. That labeling. Yomi ló ṣe wá, African TV ló ṣe mí, kíníkan ló ṣe mí, ìgbà wo ló ṣe mí. I think that is what he just finished talking about. We can actually do something without putting it. And I remember earlier in the beginning of Justice from that, there are some things that we have done successfully without no label. Even when the repercussion come back, we still paste it on somebody's head, but at least we are able to do it successfully without labeling any Babalo, go from me, clinical. We can do me in this justice for mobile. I did not advise we should accept any foundation again in this justice for mobile because it will cause another drama and another trouble. We can do it without labeling it, without even saying orúkọ ẹnìkan báyìí ló ṣe. We should not accept any NGO or any Oba or any monarch or anything in this GoFundMe again. We should just do it as a public, do it successfully. Because at the end of the day, the person that stands up that we want to use this person to help us, we will finally come after that person. It is better we do it as a public. Then I think something, but no way forward anymore. To see way forward, I will come from them. It's
Yeah, I think way forward is a bad label as well, because way forward is confusing. The only way you can find a way forward in any situation is to accept that you've either failed or you've got up to a point where you can carry on. So if we're saying way forward and we can't take notes, we can't do checkpoint, we don't know where we are, then we can't plan the way forward. So way forward is an overused statement that doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. You can't just say way forward. Come on. If you're in your home and you are married and you have children and there's a commotion and there are issues, and you say way forward is from now on, it will never happen again. It should never happen again. You haven't resolved the issue because you are not talking about the issue. How did it happen? How did we get here? Okay, everybody take ownership and all that kind of stuff. What do we need to do to make sure it doesn't happen again? That is how way forward will happen. Way forward doesn't happen by a label. It doesn't happen because we've had enough and they just say, guys, let's talk about way forward. 12 days, 12 hours, 12 years, you're not going to find a way forward. It's like going to Nigeria right now and then you now get to this juncture at this point in time and you say, let's look for a way forward. We haven't fixed the problem. We haven't accepted the problem. We haven't engaged to sort of like exercise any form of what we're gonna do. We haven't brought people together. But then we just label this process and just say, guys, let's look for a way forward. Woto we start within a short period of time and we forget about way forward. It's only the only thing that is going forward
if
is a
one person
clock,
comes with,
and the calendar. Is
and
a
if
clock
you know
and the
what,
calendar
if
are
one
the only two
person
things
comes
going
with a way
forward.
forward, they will drag that person down.
Hey, that's what
As
I'm
a serious,
saying. The only thing that is going forward is the clock and the calendar. Nothing else is going forward because we're going to fight, we're going to disagree, and then something else will distract us for a while. Then we stop talking about going forward again. And then when everything settles down and we are bored and we can't think of anything to talk about, then we start talking about way forward again.
Wahala.
So, if we cannot take the personalities out of the personable issues, then we're not going to get anywhere. Every single one of us drop off our high horses, get on the common ground, sit down, have jollof rice, lay a platter, have a chat, have music, joke about stuff, take the piece out of ourselves and all that kind of stuff. And then when we get up to a point, I remember when Aduke did this, remember when African TV said this, when IT guy said this, when Paparano said this. When we now get up to get everything out of And we now say, guys, do you know how many times we've been in the desert trying to get to where that light is? Do you guys not realize that we've been going around in circle? How are we going to get there? So before we mount our horses again, we have a game plan. The game plan will then mean east, west, north, and south. Let's appoint 2 people each, and out of every group, let's leave someone in the middle. Let this guy go east, west, north, and south. And after we've done 20 days, wherever we find, let's come back. Then we will realize that the light we thought was it's a mirage. So until we have a game plan, we can't get back on our horses again and hope that we're going to achieve anything.
The only thing me I believe in right now is that when the old people in this day for home, like all these old agbalaka, they should put all their thing in one basket. Yomi should come in, aristocrats, all these even Papariano, African TV, Supreme Iron Lady, if everybody can just be in one basket and everybody now contributes their evidence. Okay, this is my own evidence. Mutiewa, ẹ jẹ́ ká dà á sínú agolo kan náà, ó yẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀. Then we can now gain. In fact, we will even boom more than Alobas Baba. If I think
And you're right. And you're right. And that's why I said to Richie, Richie's disappeared to go and think about it. Hopefully.
it does not need, I think it can work.
It's disappeared
It
to
can
go and
really
think
work.
about it.
Everybody will just come in. We
Look,
will just now
and
only
you see,
Alobas we go put aside.
let me give you a short analogy. A short analogy. You see, when you look after your home, and you have issues, that's okay. You can fix it. Now, I'm an IT consultant and then I'm self employed. Then I have to go into the war zone and we have to make things happen, bring people together, align a thought, and then we'll find a way forward. Then we fix the problem and everybody go their separate way, make their money, and they are gone. Now, I always implore people, I always remind people, if you don't have peace and harmony in your home, how do you make it happen in the workplace? You see, this is where the problem is. Yeah, you don't have peace in your home. Now, if you've been able to now instill that peace, why don't you come back home and repeat the same thing? So that leadership role, that complex issue, maybe they've had issues for 15 years. They only had you for 15 months and you resolve the issue. Why do you carry on having conflict in your own home and you can't fix it? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So sometimes people can fix things and they know, but the problem you will then have on our platform where we are, how many people can you speak with that can actually see it your way? And that's where the personalities will kick in. And you are saying the right thing. You literally saying all the right things. But where you have the personalities that cannot work together, then we're not going to get anywhere. Where people can work together, we're not going to get anywhere. That's a problem.
Minus that person out of it. We will set him aside.
Yeah?
Then we will manage
Yeah,
that
but
person out of it.
you know what we do at the end of the day is when we can't find a way forward, we start up woto, we get fracas, everybody enjoy catching cruise, and then we move on until the next time.
IT guy before, IT guy early in the beginning of justice for mohbad, whereby this kind of a thing used to happen, whereby Guresi will come, Lady Aries will come, Ayani, all these
Yeah.
big people, they will come together. In the beginning, they go far. At the end of the day, we will end up settle that thing, and they will make
Yeah,
that
but
thing to
we
settle.
were teaching ourselves at the time on how to separate ourselves. So what we were doing at the time is learning characters and learning the people that can work together, and then people started forming their own little space, and then we separated. So we taught ourselves how to separate ourselves. That's what we achieved during that period of time. And that's the reason why the engagement is so complex, and every environment is so unique in its own way, and we struggle to interact or engage anymore. Welcome,
Oh, hi to that.
vegetable.
Please, give me 1 minute. Hi to that. Vegetable, welcome. Are you
Yeah.
there? Can you please unmute yourself? There's no vegetable on the energy. Vegetable, are you there? Vegetable.
Hi.
Vegetable used to be my friend. We used to
I'm
be
still.
friends. Then yeah,
Oh,
maybe
come on,
we are
I
not
do
friends
get we're
anymore.
still friends. I don't
We,
have an enemy.
are you sure?
Yes, of
No, no,
course.
no. We are not friends
Oh,
anymore.
come on.
We don't forget those days that we used to be
We just
friends.
no,
We talk.
we just had difference of opinions. That's the way I wanted to see it. But I wanted to say to the IT guy, hi. I wanted to say to him, the reason why this comparison between a workplace and a home, I think, is two different things. And the reason why I came up was because he said that in a workplace, everybody's working towards the same goal, which is that everybody's getting paid, and they know that if they want to keep their job.
Baba is no longer good vegetable. Baba is no.
I just wanted to say this to the IT guy. Everybody knows that they're getting paid. They're all working towards the same goal, which is to keep their jobs and making sure that they get paid at the end of the month. With this justice, with all the different personalities that you've mentioned, all the different types of people that have come in for whatever reason, it's bound to be like this, where we're going to fall out because everybody is in it for all different sorts of reasons. Either they genuinely want justice, they are here to make a business, they're here to create a corporation that can't be made off this justice, as far as I'm concerned. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think the stage we're in now, there is no point of us fighting each other because the case is pretty much looking lopsided. It's looking like it's dead on arrival. Honestly, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think that even the hope of DNA and all these things, forget it. The only thing that is going to happen now is that those family members are going to get together and they're going to go to high court and they're going to start fighting for who's going to get what. But the cause of death is, as far as I can see, has not been achieved and will probably not be achieved. That's just my opinion. That's what I wanted to say to the IT guy. I hope you're well.
Vegetable Island.
Yes.
Welcome. Thank you. But what I was trying to say, let me just be. I was trying to make is that in the workplace you integrate yourself because you have a game plan. Yeah. So there's a game plan in there. You integrate yourself. Now, at home, you're integrated automatically, but the integrative aspect of what you do in the workplace that yield results, you can also do it at home because you have less people, complex environments in the workplace. So if you can resolve conflict in the workplace, and there are more people in there, different personality, different department, it should actually be easy for you when you get home to actually find out that it's just a small environment. So that integrative formula then will definitely work. Unfortunately, in this process where we are, is difficult because you have personalities and people you don't know, and there isn't anything that unify or bring people together with common interest that will allow that integration to manifest itself. And that is what I'm trying to say, is that There are three different environments. There's a work environment. There are certain things you can do in the workplace that you can even learn, even if it's just simple conflict resolution. Maybe that will allow you to engage with your wife and actually engage with your children and adopt, some of the things you've learned in the workplace to resolve conflict within the family unit that is smaller than the workplace. But on this platform, in this process, it's different. For you to integrate yourself, it's different because the different personality. We don't know anybody's modus operandi. We don't even know ourselves well enough. I know you, Vegetable Island, we've engaged and all that kind of stuff. I respect you and various other people. Some people support Baba, some people support Wumi. Queen Abiki is on Wumi's side. Queen's mother is on Wumi's side, but we still engage. I still open my platform. They come and we still dialogue. So the thing is, if we're doing something integrative. Maybe people need to learn from me to kind of understand the fact that I accommodate people, whether it's Baba's platform, whether it's Womi's platform. It actually literally means, from my point of view, we are still leaning off the same, we're still going to the same destination. We just have varying opinion about why we should use the same car, why we should use the same motorway, why we should be in the same train. If at the end of the day we get some verdict, if we call it justice, wherever applies to Wumi, wherever applies to Adura, Darosha, and the rest of them, the rest of us will have to find something else to do with the rest of our lives, which has got nothing to do with justice because something has been served, whether we like it or not. So the thing is, the integrative aspect of it is not happening here because we have too many personalities that will not allow it to happen. And then when people start having
And
slanging matches and start saying that I do it better than you, I do it before you, it's me, it's
Auntie
you, no, it's not
Ga,
you, and then
Auntie
we
do
have
you know
issues. We have
the reason
issues.
why vegetable is coming from that aspect is because
Yes.
we are keeping Baba Mohbad out of the
No,
whole
I agree with her. I agree
stuff
with
like
her.
that.
But I just wanted to make my own position clear that my analogy is as I presented it. But I agree with her because when we go to the workplace, it's win win win, make your money come back home. But the thing is, sometimes we learn something by going to beer parlors. We learn something by going to parties. Maybe some people want to fight. Maybe you never have it in you and you resolve an issue. And then everybody congratulated you. Maybe you end up being a social media sensation. Maybe suddenly you become a speaker for advocacy and all this kind of stuff. And you find yourself in a position where you never thought you will find yourself. Maybe it wasn't even that big. Maybe you just learned something that you can take with you somewhere else. Now, when we want to loan this thing to ourselves, then we have a disruptive process where the ones that see your ideas as standing out don't want that to happen because how about we've been here, why should everybody champion your own idea? Okay, what are we gonna do now that you have this big idea is working for you? Let's send these people to go onto your platform and go anywhere where people are singing your phrases praises and go and malign your character and destroy everything you worked for. And it happens on this in this process. And that is the bit that actually make me want to cry sometimes. And that's the reason why sometimes I just disappear and just listen on the windows because we are not making sense. We are not making sense. We don't want to come together. We want to stay divided. So when are we going to connect? Because we haven't connected after 19 months.
Auntie Ga, don't
So there's
stress
no
it,
way forward.
darling.
There's absolutely
Veggie
no way forward at this point in time.
vegetable, you know, Auntie Ga, I should be angry with you because Vegetable Island is like Bayo. Do you know that? She has picked her side and she's not,
Who's that? Who's
she's
that? Who's that? Say that again. Say that
vegetable
again.
now,
Sorry.
vegetable now.
Oh, okay,
She
okay,
has
okay.
picked
Carry
her
on, carry on.
side with Baba. No matter what you are putting on the table, she will never
And
welcome
there's
it.
nothing wrong with that. But there's nothing wrong with that.
Because
We are still going
because
to the
we are
same
not
place.
carrying Baba along. He's not
Yeah, but
going
it's still,
along with
but look, what I'm saying to you, a very wicked lady, I will entertain everybody on my platform, and we talk and we address everything,
even by
and
your
we
too,
welcome
even by your
everybody's opinion.
even
And
by your too.
even if Bayo comes to my platform, as long
Eh,
as it's coming to the platform to engage on the topic or the subject, I will
and now
welcome it.
you know you should apologize to me because you are already angry with me
I'm
in the
not going to
room that
apologize to that.
why will
I'm
I
never
use
going to
bio?
apologize to that guy. I will never, ever, as long as I live,
Then why
I
are you
will
angry the day
never
I came back
apologize to
that I
that
want
guy.
to engage
That
and you did not
particular guy,
allow us to engage?
based on how I
Mm.
feel and my life, my opinion, and everything on justice for Mobad, Bio Billion, Pork York, and the rest of all those thinking sinkers, I will
Let
never
me tell you
apologize to
one
them
joke.
about anything.
Let me
I
tell
will
you. Do you
engage
know
with
what
them. I will
Anita?
engage with them if they adopt their common sense. Engage with them.
Mm.
Apologies, never.
Do you know
They will
what?
never get
Do
it.
you know what York? This makes me remember what York daddy come up today. Did you know that
Who is?
today York was like because that baby Liam is wearing Man City jersey on his birthday, it means I cannot even regret what he said today. That means that baby is not for Mohbad. Mohbad is not a Manchester fan. He's just talking as if he's thinking with his eyes. I was like, kilo báyìí now, kí gbogbo rubbish yìí. If you hear what he's saying today, just chill out down.
One thing for me, with bio billions is unapologetic. Now, when I come across individuals that are unapologetic, I find it extremely difficult to engage with them. I will apologize if I've wronged you over a period of time. I will do anything to settle scores. If there's an opportunity for people to settle scores, I will remember some people. I will openly apologize to them, which I did to Supreme, Crunch Queen, Natural, everybody on, I think it was Paparano's platform, I'm not sure. And I did because we're not too big to do these things. But Billion and his people are unapologetic. And when they've done something wrong and something is wrong, they have the temerity to want to bolster their argument by actually making you believe that they are right and you are wrong.
Mm.
How do you engage with people like that? 2 years later,
Vegetable,
two
right?
years later, they are still with the same behavior. So
Mm.
that's the
Oh,
reason
God.
why I is lucky that evening. I think I had to switch to Paparano's platform. He's lucky that I didn't have the energy for him because it's not only I'm going to bastardize and malign his character in his America. I will take him to his lineage, to the
And
beginning of before they
that is why,
manufactured his great grandfather.
IT guy, you know what he did that day is that I was expecting you to ask him a question, and if
Why
he
should
give
I
you a wrong,
ask a guy a
wait
question?
first and say that I listen. If he now give you a wrong answer, then you now use that answer to pin him down and give you
Nah, lie.
platform,
The
blah blah
guy
blah.
is still trying to tell us everything he did in the past that is wrong is right. Now, it's not about me. It's about the fact that he's done things wrong in the past. He's unapologetic. He's also telling people that he is right. And for you to go back, far back, how many months, and whatever the case may be, to come back and still tell us that you are wrong, and that is that you are right, and that is the bit that actually got me to sort of like say, when you are unapologetic and you guys don't want to accept that you guys are the ones that messed up